use problems, help is available 24/7. Call or text the Crisis Lifeline at 988. It's free and confidential. Remember, it is okay to not be okay.
The Aloft at the Battery Atlanta, a preferred hotel of the Atlanta Braves, is located at the center of all the excitement. Whether you are in town for work or pleasure, we can meet all your travel needs. Come experience a unique blend of food, drinks, and entertainment, all located within the Aloft Hotel. Afterwards, wind down in your spacious, vibrant guest room packed with amenities you can't miss out on. Enjoy the Battery Atlanta experience by making the Aloft your home base, where we are committed to safety and cleanliness. Aloft Hotels, different by design.
Hey everybody, Buck Belue here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Game 2 of the Braves and the Reds about to kick up, and we will give you tonight's starting lineups here, powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. For the Cincinnati Reds, leading it off, playing center field will be T.J. Friedl, batting second at second base, Matt McLean. Ellie De La Cruz is at shortstop hitting third. Tyler Stevenson moves up to the cleanup spot tonight. He will be the DH. Santiago Espinal had the only hit of the game last night for Cincinnati. He will be in left field batting fifth. Batting sixth at first base, Spencer Steer. Getting the start at third base will be Noelvi Marte. Batting eighth and doing the catching. Also getting the start tonight for the first time is Jose Trevino. And Blake Dunn will be in right field, and he bats ninth. Again, for the Reds, it's Friedl, McLean, and De La Cruz, Stevenson, Espinal, and Steer, Marte, Trevino, and Dunn. For the Atlanta Braves, leading it off, playing left field, will be Alex Verdugo. He had 2 doubles last night. Austin Riley will bat second at third base. The DH is Marcelo Zuna, batting third. Batting cleanup at first base will be Matt Olson. Ozzie Albies is at second base, batting fifth. Batting sixth, doing the catching, will be Sean Murphy. Eli White bats seventh tonight, and he'll be in right field. And with the lefty on the mound, dropping to number 8, playing center field, Michael Harris II. And Nick Allen will bat ninth and play shortstop. Again, for the Braves, it's Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna. Olson, Albies, and Murphy. White, Harris, and Allen. Beautiful night for baseball. First pitch right around the corner. Stay with us. You're listening to the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Shooting drills.
A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve. But one who genuinely cares about each player
You have what it takes. We got this.
can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Why is it important to shop local? Hi, I'm Jaron Solomon from Solomon Brothers Jewelers. As we come back as the preferred jeweler of the Atlanta Braves, we find it to be very powerful that we are aligning ourselves with the community and that we are here for you every step of the way. We've been here for over 40 years and we're not going anywhere. So shop with confidence with Solomon Brothers Jewelers at any of our 3 locations in Buckhead, Alpharetta, and Sharpsburg, and we'll be here for you generation to generation.
If you're a working electrician, you've got 2 options. Work for a contractor and have no power or leverage. Or Work with us and have your choice of jobs with multiple contractors, protection on the job, benefits for retirement, and people that have your back. I'm Kenny Mullins for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613. If the second option sounds better to you, come join us. Visit IBEW613.org and click Join Us.
Finn here. Don't miss Atlanta Braves Today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Joe Ben and Jay Chad with you. We're ready to kick this thing off right here. Game 2, Braves and Cincinnati. 76 degrees at game time. That's a little warmer than last night when it was 67. Winds out of the west, 7 to 10 miles an hour. Umpires for tonight's game. Behind the plate will be Alex McKay. Alan Porter's the crew chief at first base. Brian Walsh is at second. Chris Siegel, who did a good job behind the plate last night, will umpire at third. Waiting for the Braves to take the field. And as we do, beginning of every game, we remind you that Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run promotion offers Braves fans a next day instant savings on sets of select tires, plus a free alignment and free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at tirediscounters.com/Braves. Here comes the Atlanta Braves, who have won 11 of their last 15 games. How about that? They're now 10-5 at home. And defensively tonight, behind Chris Sale, left to right, Verdugo, Harris, and White in the outfield. Man, that's a good trio defensively, I'm telling you. First to third, it's Olsen, Albies, Allen, and Riley. Sean Murphy will do the catching, and on the mound, Cy Young Award winner last year, Chris Sale, 36 years old, 6'6", 180 out of Clearwater, Florida. Last year made one start against the Reds and beat them. Lifetime 2 starts. He's 1-0 with a 3.12 ERA. That last start for him in Colorado, a tough luck 2-1 loss. 7 innings, no walks, 10 strikeouts. That's the first time in Coors Field history that had ever happened. No walks, 10 strikeouts, and lose. But coincidentally, he has in his career 20 games with 10 strikeouts or more and 0 walks. That's number 8 all time in Major League history in that category. Pretty impressive, huh? He is 1-3 on the year, 3.92 ERA overall. He has not recorded a decision here at Truist Park, but he's ready to go. So are we. So, Ben Ingram?
Yes, sir.
We're all counting on you.
Well,
if you can pull out another W.
Yeah, let's make it 3 in a row.
Okay.
I'm just scribbling away. We got a Reds lineup change. It's nothing big, just minor, but a few different position changes. And it is Austin Wynns that's in there, and Noelvi Marte is not. And they swapped around a few other guys defensively.
Well, I'm glad they waited to give us 5 seconds to, fix it.
Don't you love when that happens?
Yeah. I used to like Francona.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go down there in the 5th and 6th inning, give him a piece of my mind. We got it figured out now. Chris Sale facing TJ Friedl, Matt McLean, and Ellie De La Cruz here in the top of the 1st inning. And the lefty, 36 years old from Lakeland, Florida, ready to rock and roll tonight. Friedl climbs in, 2nd game of this series. And now for the ball game. And the first pitch, a called strike. Starting at 7:16 Eastern. And the time of the first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for Real Sweet Brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Friedl, and that'll miss outside. 1 ball and 1 strike on TJ Friedl. These Reds seeing a slider, fastball, change, and a sinker out of the left-hander Sale. There's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive into left field. Well, it didn't take them long tonight, did it? Took them 8 innings to get a base hit last night, and now they do it on the 3rd pitch of the game. So Friedl down to first base. That'll bring Matt McLean up to the plate. Matt McLean 0 for 3 last night. And he'll be climbing in here. Cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks. Use code BRAVES and get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Runner at first, no one out. Here's the pitch on the way to McLean from Sale. And a good slider in there for a called strike. Braves are in the home white uniforms tonight. White tops, white pants. Red lettering, red numerals outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the tomahawk. 0-1 on Matt McLean. Sale a glance at first. Kicks and fires. 0-1. Fouled it off. 0-2. Reds in the traveling grays tonight, just like last night. Gray tops, gray pants. Red lettering and red numerals outlined in white and black. And Cincinnati arching across the chest of their gray uniforms. So 0-2 on Matt McLean. Chris Sale seeing the Reds for the third time in his career. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now pick off of it at first base, back in standing TJ Friedl. Well, we gave you some of the big numbers coming up for Chris Sale in his career as we gave you those numbers on our open tonight. Some milestone numbers for him this evening. 0-2 from Sale. Low and in, almost hit him in the foot. Actually, it did hit him in the foot. And just did nick his right foot with that slider. So a single by Friedl. Matt McLean hit by a pitch. And the Reds have as many base runners here in the first inning as they had pretty much what felt like the entire game last night. Had those walks. So they added 5 or 6 base runners last night, but it didn't feel like too many. For Sale, this is his 300th career start. He'd have to go 6 1/3 innings this evening to reach 2,000 career innings. This first inning not getting off to the start that he wanted. Here's Elly De La Cruz, and he'll take a called strike. Defense last night for the Braves was outstanding, and Chris Sale hoping to get a few more swings and misses, but in case he doesn't, he'd love to turn 2. Runners dance around. 0-1 pitch, swung on, miss. Good fastball there at 96. And an 0-2 count on Elly De La Cruz. We were giving you the number last night for De La Cruz. I mean, he is the tip of the spear for the Reds. He's got 25 RBIs this season. 22 of those have come in Reds wins. Just 3 when they lose. And he was quiet last night. Sale wheeling around, looking back. Friedl to second base. And last night, Elly De La Cruz saw his 23-game on-base streak come to an end. 0-2 from Sale. Big lunging swing and a miss and a slider. And that slider much more in tune with where he wants it than the one that he threw to McLean. Strikeout number 1 for Chris Sale. 1 down. And that brings Tyler Stevenson up to the plate. Always a big out to get Elly De La Cruz. And now Tyler Stevenson up to the plate. Stevenson was 0 for 2 in last night's game. Stevenson, Georgia native, out of Kennesaw. Pitch on the way. There's a called strike. Fastball 95. These Reds lately have dropped 5 of their last 7 games. They've scored 1 run or fewer in 4 of those 5 losses. So they're feeling pretty good about having 2 men on base here in the first inning tonight. There go the runners. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, missed. No throw anywhere. TJ Friedl had a big running jump from second. And Matt McLean took off as well. So they're at second and third after the double steal. Now he really needs a strikeout. Really good wheels on the base paths, and Friedl and McLean. Sale, deep inhale and exhale. Lefty-righty matchup. Chris comes set right at the belly. And the 0-2. Missed just a bit low, according to home plate umpire Alex McKay, but that looked good from here.
As a strike.
Boy, that's a perfect pitch.
You got to call that.
Right at the bottom of the zone, a perfect slider, and doesn't get the call. See if he goes there again. His 1-2 pitch. Low and inside with a slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sale blowing on his pitching hands. He walks back up the front slope of the mound. In a jam, runners at second and third, 1 down and a 2-2 count on Stevenson. Espinal is on deck for Cincinnati. Sale ready to bring it. Pulls the trigger. 2-2, swing and a miss. Went to the slider there. And he does indeed get Stevenson. That's the swing and miss stuff he was looking for. And now he has to focus in on getting Espinal. So you want to be a starting pitcher in the big leagues, huh? I mean, you think about how good Chris Sale is, and even he gets squeezed on a pitch and has to strike out a guy twice.
Yeah.
Now looking to get Espinal. Espinal 1 for 3 last night. The only Reds hit of the game came from his bat. And he'll take a ball outside.
Well, we'll wait and see if McKay calls any pitches at the bottom of the zone here from here forward, because he missed the one on Stevenson for sure.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Espinal sends one foul up into the third deck, just to our right above Andrew Jones, number 25, that's retired. 1-1 on Espinal. Chris trying to execute some damage control here in the top of the first inning. A single and then a hit batter, but back-to-back strikeouts. Runners take their leads. And the lefty deals. Swung on, miss. Boy, good heat on that fastball. 97.
Best one of the inning.
Espinal digging around to the right-hand batter's box. Chris looking to strike out De La Cruz, Stevenson, and Espinal in order. Ahead 1-2. Here it comes. Comebacker out to second. Ozzy's on the other end. Sends it to first, and no harm done. Nice job by Chris Sale. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Red.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Take a hack at guessing which.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Into the bottom of the first inning here in Atlanta. No score. Braves coming to the plate for the first time to take their first hacks at Andrew Abbott. This left-hander out of South Boston, Virginia. And his first pitch in there, called strike on Alex Verdugo. For the Braves, it's Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna here in the bottom of the first. And looking to strike against this 25-year-old southpaw. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Alex. There's a ball low and outside. The leather for Cincinnati. Austin Wynns is at first base. Matt McClain at second. Ellie De La Cruz the shortstop. And Santiago Espinal is at third. Give the outfield after the 1-1. Here it is to Verdugo. There's a called strike. Left to right in the Cincinnati outfield, Spencer Steer, T.J. Friedel, and Blake Dunn. Jose Trevino is the catcher. And as I mentioned, the southpaw Andrew Abbott on the mound. He's 6 feet tall. He's 192 pounds. And he's making his 5th start of the season. 2-0 with a 2.84 ERA. Verdugo grounds one weekly to second. Matt McLean has got it. Sends it to first base and one down. Last go-round for Andrew Abbott. 4 innings. Gave up just 1 unearned run against the Cardinals. Got a no decision. Gave up just 3 hits. He did walk 4.
Yeah, and that was unusual for him. He typically has good command. He likes to pitch up in the zone with his fastball and an assortment of off-speed pitches.
Wilson Riley takes the ball low.
He can run that fastball up and away from right-handers, and it's hard to lay off. 90 to 94, typically 90 to 92.
1-0 pitch, a little bit low and outside, so he's got some deception to him.
He does. He does. Plays a little harder than that because he does a good job of throwing across his body and hiding the pitches a little bit away from the hitters.
2-0 changeup misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Tell you what really stood out to me when studying Andrew Abbott, his strikeout totals for his first 4 starts. Here's the 3-0 pitch on the way to Austin Riley. And Riley takes a called strike. He had a start against the Orioles where he had 11 strikeouts in that game. That was on April the 18th. In his other 3 starts combined, he has 12. So had this one day where he just exploded with strikeouts. Everything else has been pretty average level. 3-1 fouled off into the seats to the right.
By the way, that 3-0 pitch that was called a strike wasn't even close to being as good a pitch as the one that Sale didn't get. So let's go, McKay.
Got to wake up Alex McKay back there behind the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here it is from Abbott. Riley swings and misses. Fastball at the top of the zone. That suits that scouting report you're telling us about. 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The Reds have won all 4 of Andrew Abbott's starts this season. He's never faced the Braves. This is the first time he's ever faced the Braves here or in Cincinnati. This is his 51st career start. Been in the big leagues 3 seasons. There's a called strike. Got a fastball over. Gave up 25 home runs last year, did Andrew Abbott. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ozuna takes a ball outside.
You pitch enough in Cincinnati, you're going to give up some long balls.
That's true. No score, bottom of the first inning. 2 down, bases empty. 1-1 to Ozuna, low and inside. He's 20-16 in his career. 3.72 ERA for this 25-year-old. Ozuna 0 for 3 last night. And a 2-1 pitch. And a strike call. Talking about Abbott being from Virginia, played at the University of Virginia. But when he was in high school, he went to Halifax County High School. He's the Gatorade Player of the Year in Virginia. 2-2 pitch. Slow roller to short. De La Cruz has got it. And he'll fling it over to first base. Low throw, but backhanded by Wins. And the Braves go down 1-2-3. So neither team can put a run up early. We head to the top of the second. No score.
Get ready for Camping World's...
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have
win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. We are scoreless into the top of the second inning. Great to have you with us on a Tuesday night. And if you're here in the Atlanta area, it's been a beautiful day and gorgeous evening. And hopefully it's just as pretty wherever you are if you're not in the Atlanta area this evening. Been a gorgeous day here. That rain we got over the weekend brought in some cool air and some clear skies. It's been really nice. Hopefully that stays the case tomorrow evening. We're supposed to have a little bit of rain tomorrow morning. Spencer Steer pops one up on the first pitch. I mean, this is way up there. Under it, Matt Olson, about halfway down the first base line on the grass, makes the catch and one down. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, also the official hot sauce of the pregame meal that we had here in the booth tonight. In fact, it saved my meal.
Yeah, it goes really well with chicken fingers.
Yeah, it does.
I like dipping it in it.
Gives them a good kick. Which is what we needed. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Austin wins the batter. Takes a fastball for a called strike.
You don't need to bathe them in it. You need to just kind of slather it.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Slather that hot sauce on those chicken tenders. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now time called by Wins. Wins a late addition to the lineup. And when I say late, I mean about 7:13. The first pitch was at 7:15. There's the 0-1 pitch. And Wins takes a called strike.
Did we get a report on Noelvi Marte?
Jonathan telling us he's got a nagging injury to one of his sides. Left side pain. There's the 0-2 pitch. There's a ball low. They're making that announcement as we were starting the game, so we couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I guess just kind of snuck up on him.
Exactly. Wait a second. Chris Sale's pitching? I'm feeling something in my side all of a sudden. I can't go tonight. 1-2 to Wins. In the air, foul into the second deck down the right field line. Chris Sale rubs up a brand new baseball. And I was thinking about Chris Sale and his career, and it's fun every 5 days to just look through his career. Been in the big leagues a long time, accomplished so many things, so many numbers to dive into. 1-2 to Wins, that'll miss outside. You know, we tell you every now and then he was a 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox out of Florida Gulf Coast University. And he was drafted out of high school, didn't sign, and oh, how things could have been different. Here's the 2-2 pitch all the way to Austin Wins. And the 0-1 in the air to center field. Michael Harris drifting a few steps to his left, now in, makes the catch 2 down. When Sale was graduating high school in Lakeland, Florida, he was a 21st round selection by the Rockies. Probably made a good choice not to sign with him out of high school.
He didn't really think of it as a choice.
Yeah. And nothing against the Rockies. This is not a kind place for pitchers. Went to college and, of course, first-round pick of the White Sox. There's a ball low and outside. Yeah, not to say that he couldn't have had success in Colorado. Just would have been a path that would have been pretty challenging.
It's harder.
He's loading up on strikes tonight. There's a ground ball out to short. Allen backhands from shallow left, unloads. One hops at Olsen in time for the third out. And Nick Allen's so smooth. And another great defensive play. They go down in order. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Hey there, baseball fans. Ben Ingram here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your deck with TimberTech. TimberTech is the number one.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Take a hack at guessing which...
No score, Braves and Reds. Into the bottom of the second we go. It'll be Olson, Albies, and Murphy. And this is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And hit the Braves, still a base this inning. Michelle Schlappick will win $100 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. You think I got that name right? Schlapak?
Well, I hope so.
Michelle Schlappick. Pitch on the way to Olson. And he Schlappicks at that one and missed it. Nothing in one. Pulling for you, Michelle. Hope you get a guy on base, snag you a base, and get you $100 in free marathon gas cards. Here's the 0-1. And Olson takes a strike on the outside corner.
Well, that's interesting because our contestant in the home run jackpot inning in the 6th, he's Will Stokes.
So we got Schlappick and Stokes. 2 to Olson. A little bit low and outside.
$3,100.
Wow.
In the home run jackpot.
That's a big jackpot for any time of the season, but especially given where we just were on the last road trip.
Yeah.
1-2. Fastball that looked pretty good, but Abbott doesn't get the call. Yeah, we did not see the typical mile-high power surge for the Braves on that last road trip. 2-2 pitch will be sent foul. That's up into the third deck down the third base line. We're talking about Andrew Abbott in the bottom of the first inning. Virginia native. Had a travel ball coach that you know all about. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Matt Olson. And Olson, check swing. They appealed, didn't go 3-2. When he was in high school, his travel ball coach was Billy Wagner.
I was just going to guess if it was Billy. By the way, Matt caught a break there. He's going to get another one on the house. As a left-hander, what a break for Abbott.
Yeah, big time. Lots of wisdom poured into him. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Olson sends one foul.
So happy for Billy Wagner going into the Hall of Fame this year. Well deserved.
Yes, it is. That'll be coming up in a couple of months. No score, bottom of the second. 3-2 to Olson. And he punches one out to first in the air and caught by Austin Wins. So a line out for out number 1. That'll bring Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Abbott was drafted out of high school by the Yankees but did not sign. Played his college ball at Virginia. Left-hander who grew up on a farm in Virginia.
As a business owner,
One down for Ozzie Albies, and he'll take a strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's stocky. I mean, 6 feet 205. He's solid.
Blonde hair flipping out of the back of his red cap, and a blonde mustache. 0-1. Ozzie fouled that off twice, looked like. Sent it to the backstop, 0-2. Talked about his fastball and change. He's got a curve, he's got a sweeper, he's got a cutter as well. And he's 25 pitches into this outing. 0-2 to Albies. They'll send one deep but foul down the right field line and slicing into the lower bowl of the stadium. Albies 1 for 4 last night. He's swinging it from the right side here against the southpaw Abbott. 0-2 pitch, squared up towards center, but TJ Friedl backpedals, drifts back a little bit harder now, and makes the catch in deep center field. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. The Braves have won their last 2, and now 2 games under 500 at 16-18, trying to get back to 500. And since the start of play on April the 18th, that's about 20 days ago, the Braves' 11-5 record is tied with the Guardians and Tigers for the second best in the majors, trailing only the Royals in that span. Sean Murphy takes the ball low. Royals have gone 12-4 in their last 16 games. This just really shows you how poor of a start they got off to. They're still in 3rd place in the AL Central. 1-0 to Murphy. And a called strike. Got a sweeper over.
Sean could use a hit. He's 0 for his last 15. And got a pitch called a strike on him that was not.
1-1. He's out in front. Rolls over the changeup. Sends it foul on the third base line. 1-2. Five up and 5 down for Andrew Abbott as we're scoreless in the bottom of the second inning. Murphy looking at a 1-2 count as Abbott reaches into a black glove, kicks and fires the 1-2. That'll be fouled off the inside of his left foot. This is game number 35 of the year for the Braves. Most of the teams around Major League Baseball around that mid-30s count. How much do you buy into the fact that some people say once we get about 40 games into the season, you really have an idea of who teams are?
I think that's pretty good, especially maybe more accurately around Memorial Day.
1-2 fouled back. It's pretty good sample size.
It is, but you're also early on dealing with some nagging injuries or aches and pains that hopefully by the end of May you've got your team sorted out and the injuries sorted out where you can say, okay, this is us.
Yeah. 1-2 to Murphy, fouled off over by the Reds dugout. I think that Memorial Day line of demarcation is a pretty good one.
I just hope by Memorial Day the Braves have some idea of whether or not Ronald Acuna is ready to go.
Right. Hoping that a rehab could come within the next few weeks for Ronald and then evaluate at that point. 1-2 to Murphy. Missed low, but I thought the point that you brought up on our podcast today was a good one about how you get there when you get there, and you're worried about who's on your roster today and winning a ball game today.
Yeah. Who do we have? Who's on the team now? Not who's going to be on the team.
2-2 to Murphy, and he flips one out towards shallow left field. Coming in, Steer can't get there. That bounces out there between De La Cruz and Steer. De La Cruz ran a long way just to be in the neighborhood. He was in left field. And that landed right in between the two, so a 2-out single by Murphy.
Yeah, it'll get him going. Little Ric Flair to left. Woo!
Inning continues for Eli White. No score, bottom of the second. Left-hander Abbott back to work, and Eli White takes the ball low. Eli 1 for 3 last night. Had a single in the 6th inning as the Braves won that game 4-0. Something interesting about that number 4 for the Braves and the record when they score at least 4 runs as opposed to when they don't. 1-0 pitch misses low. Last night the Braves improved to 16-4 when scoring at least 4 runs this season. However, they are winless. 0-14 when scoring 3 times or fewer. 2-0 pitch. Eli White takes a called strike.
Boy, that is something.
0-14. So to this point of the season, you got to get to that number 4 in the run department to feel like you got a shot. They won 22 games last year when scoring 3 runs or fewer. 2-1, driven down the left field line to the corner, fair ball, and hopping over the wall, a ground rule double.
Oh, man.
That would have scored Murphy. That ball was killed down the left field line. It's a double by White. And that puts runners at second and third with 2 down.
It seems like it never fails, Ben, that when you hook a double down the left field line, if it lands on the warning track, it's going to catapult pretty high. And that one did. But Eli White continues to swing a good bat.
So 2 down for Michael Harris. Base hit can make it 2-0. First pitch, in for a called strike. Michael 0 for 4 last night. Murphy at third, White at second. 0-1. Harris takes a low strike. He doesn't like that call at all. The calls at the bottom of the zone have been very inconsistent. Suddenly 0-2 on Michael Harris, trying to drive in the first runs of the game for the Braves. Left-hander Abbott comes set right of the belt. 0-2. Michael swings and misses at a high fastball for strike 3. So now both pitchers have gotten through an inning where they were 2 men in scoring position, and both teams.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa. If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Let's see if you can.
Well, both teams have had a good crack at it. Neither team has scored yet. Into the top of the third inning, Braves and Reds scoreless here in Atlanta. It'll be Blake Dunn, TJ Friedl, and Matt McClain due up for Cincinnati. I want to remind you that Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing of the plate, and that's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Slider from Sale misses outside to Dunn. Blake Dunn in right field tonight. He was in left field last night after the gruesome injury to Tyler Callahan in left field. 1-0 to Dunn. Strike. Slowed that slider down. 1-1 now on Dunn. Braves won that game last night 4-0. And for the Reds, another shutout loss. They've had a pretty good amount of those early this season. 1-1, slider in for a called strike. Monday was the 5th time the Reds have been shut out this season. That's one shy of the Pirates for the worst in the big leagues. Pirates been shut out 6 times. For the Braves, it was their second shutout win. 1-2 to Dunn. A little bit low. And that has really been the case for the Reds this year, just so streaky. As Joe brought up last night, how they lost 3 straight 1-0 games at one point. 2-2 to Dunn. Missed inside with a fastball barely. And a 3-2 count. Tell you what's really peculiar about that shutout note is the ballpark that they play in.
It's hard to shut them out there.
(3-2). And that tip into the bat and into the glove for strike 3. And Dunn is exactly that. He's done. And now Terry Francona is going to come out. Sounded like it clipped the knob and then into the mid of Sean Murphy. It clipped something. And Dunn is saying that was my hand.
Well, I could hear the contact up here through our crowd mic, our field mic.
Well, there's definitely a click.
He's choked up on the bat, and I'm going to say it was off the knob or the hand. Oh, I don't know. Might be the hand.
Well, he's wearing one of those guards over the top of the hand that extends all the way down to the knuckles. And he's saying it hit that guard that covers the top of the hand and then into the mitt. Now the umpires getting together to see what each other saw.
And now they're going to ask Terry Francona if he wants to challenge it, I guess. Alan Porter, the crew chief, explaining it.
Well, it definitely hit something because you and I could both hear it from all the way up here.
Yeah.
And then into the mitt.
I got to be honest, that home plate camera, that first base dugout camera, it looked like it hit his hand.
Cincinnati is challenging that the batter was hit by the pitch.
All right, so the Reds will challenge this. I'm right there with you, and if you can picture it, folks, you know about the elbow guards and all that. This guard just goes right over the top of the hand from the wrist down to the knuckles. So when his fist is closed holding the bat, the edge of that protector sticks out just a little bit, and it looked like it clipped just the corner of that hand protector and then into the mitt. But that corner of that hand protector is just a few millimeters from the knob of the bat.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a clear enough picture to say they'll overturn the call.
Yeah, that's the other part, too, is
slow motion here, and I don't think it's definitive.
And that's the thing. If you made me bet on it, I'd guess that it hit that protector, but I can't see an angle with clear and convincing evidence that it did. I mean, you can't prove that it didn't hit the knob.
Yeah.
So my assumption would be this would stand as a strikeout, because I just don't see anything clear and convincing that it did not hit the knob as well as that hand guard. Could have hit both. I don't know.
Well, they're the road team. They don't need a break. But we definitely heard a click, click.
Right.
And the first click either hit the hand or the bat, and the second one went into the glove of Sean Murphy like a foul tip.
All right, let's sit it down to Alan Porter.
After review, the call in the field stands. The batter was not hit by the pitch. It is a foul tip. Cincinnati will lose their challenge.
All right, so the call stands. So not only do the Braves get the strikeout, but the Reds lose their challenge. That was one of those that whatever the call in the field was going to stand. I don't know how you overturn anything with some of the angles that we had.
Wouldn't it be something if that was the 2000th strikeout for Chris Sale?
TJ Friedl will send one foul. His next milestone is 2,500. That'd really take a lot of drama out of it.
Yeah.
No score, top of the third. That was the third strikeout of the game by Sale. TJ Friedl looking at an 0-1 count. No bunt, one foul up the first base line, 0-2. Friedel singled in the first inning. He was left stranded at third base. Friedel, 29 years old. F-R-I-E-D-L. Like Max Fried, but with an L on the end. T.J. Friedel. 268 hitter. 0-2 from Sale. And he goes swinging after a slider. Missed every stitch of it. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the third inning for Sale. 2 down for Matt McLain. McLain hit by a pitch in the first inning. McLain is the bat that the Reds are hoping comes around soon. He hasn't returned to his 2023 rookie form at all. He missed last year with right shoulder surgery. Has just 5 hits, all singles in his last 48 at-bats. Does have 4 home runs this season. Pitch to McLain. There's a ball outside. Going back to his rookie year, he batted .290, 16 homers, slugged .507. This year batting .165, slugging .299. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And a ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
It's like somebody said, though, that sophomore year, sometimes they figure some things out about you.
Right.
And you've got to adjust back.
2-0 to McLain. And a ball outside. Well, and on top of that, you think about where he hits in the order. And if he is able to get things going again statistically, he's on base a lot for Elly De La Cruz. That'd be explosive for De La Cruz. Having him up to the plate with more men on base. And he'll come to the plate here with a man on base. There's ball 4. 4 straight out of the zone by Sale. And before De La Cruz checks in, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
That was the first walk of the game allowed by Sale. We're scoreless in the top of the third. He struck out De La Cruz in the first inning. First pitch from Sale. Visits the outside corner for a strike. Good backdoor slider. Been talking about De La Cruz for a while, but he's only 23 years old. 6'5" shortstop for the Reds. Here's the 0-1. And he swings and nubs that one foul. 0-2.
When I mentioned last night that there'd been talk in Cincinnati about maybe moving him to center field, it wasn't because he's a bad shortstop. He's okay, certainly has great range, but because they have other players who can play shortstop, it would make their team better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 2. Softly sent foul over the Braves dugout. Up into the second deck, 0-2. He'd look a lot more normal out there than he does at shortstop, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
6'5".
Mm-hmm.
That is a big old shortstop. He's got an arm. 0-2 on De La Cruz. Pick off over to first base. Scrambling back on his feet, McLain. Elly De La Cruz wearing number 44. See number 44 in a Reds uniform. Immediately you start to think about Eric Davis. And Eric Davis has been a mentor to De La Cruz since he's come up to the big leagues. Pick off again to first base. McLain back in standing.
And Eric Davis had great speed.
Yeah, he could do it all, couldn't he?
Yeah, great power.
0-2 on De La Cruz. Sale cuts it loose. Big chopper off the plate. Out there to Ozzie. He's got it, and he drops it. Reared back to throw, and again he had the runner darting right in front of him, so he had to make sure that the runner got through before he could make a play, which really sped things up, knowing who was going down the first base line in De La Cruz. And when he reared back to fire, the thing just slipped right out of his hand.
I'm not sure he was going to get him anyway.
Infield single for De La Cruz. That's tricky play. That would have been a tricky play even if there wasn't a runner going from first to second.
Yeah.
Now the inning continues for Stevenson. Sale back to work. Stevenson with a deep foul ball down the right field line into the lower bowl of the stadium. 0-1 on him. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Reds. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Braves. Runners at first and second, 2 down, top of the third. Lefty-righty matchup. McLean dancing off of second. Sale steps off. We saw McLean take off in a double steal back in the first inning. He's looking for any reason he can to take off. Sale glancing to second. 0-1 to the plate. Reach hit a miss by Stevenson. Good fastball. Gets really tricky for a pitcher when you have speed like that aboard to make sure they don't get too far away, watch your runners, and then, oh, by the way, execute a really good fastball.
Yeah, and concentrate on the hitter, especially when, in this case, you've got a chance to make a good pitch for a strikeout.
Nothing and 2 on Stevenson. Sale 4 strikeouts in the game. That is 0-2. Fouled back into the screen. Went with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball there. Well, Chris in a good place in terms of the count. Feels good with that slider regardless of the count. And he just tried to redline a fastball to get one by him, and Stevenson barely got a stitch of it. Again, the 0-2. Low and in with a slider. That's a tough pitch to lay off of.
Well, he struck him out with a good slider, but it was more of a backdoor slider in the first inning. That one was down and in just now.
First and second, 2 down, 1-2 pitch. And he burned him. Swung on, missed. Gets another strikeout. Second time he's punched out Tyler Stevenson. And the second time the Reds have stranded 2 men on base. We go to the bottom of the third inning. No score.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the...
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the...
Braves and Reds scoreless into the bottom of the third. It'll be Nick Allen, Alex Verdugo, and Austin Riley to the plate. 9-1-2 in Brian Snitker's order. Pitch on the way to Allen, and he swings, and it's a fly ball to right field. Blake Dunn looking up into the Atlanta sky, camps out, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 down. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. And at Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. 1 trip to the order for Andrew Abbott. And he's allowed 2 hits. They both came in the second inning. A single by Murphy, a double by White. and they're left stranded aboard. So we're scoreless in the third. Here's Verdugo batting .317 on the season, and he takes the first pitch strike. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you here at Truist Park. Second game in this series of 4. 0-1 to Verdugo on a fly ball towards the left. Spencer Steer a few steps to his right. He's under it, no problem. 2 down. That'll put the bat in the hands of Austin Riley. Braves facing a left-handed starter tonight. And the Braves 3 starts thus far versus left-handers coming into tonight. The fewest in the big leagues.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. So this is game 35.
Just 3.
And tonight is the 4th. Counting Abbott this evening. There's a call strike. Yeah, 4 out of 35 against lefty starters. And the Braves have put up some pretty good numbers in years past versus lefties. 0-1 pitch. That's tipped into the mid of Jose Trevino. Last time we saw a lefty starter, April 14th in Toronto, Easton Lucas got the start for the Blue Jays. And the Braves got 8 runs against him in 5 innings. No success so far tonight. 0-2, swung on, miss. And that's a very swift inning for Andrew Abbott. Barely had time to read the Georgia Power Reader. We played 3 innings. We go to the top of the 4th, no score.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
It's time to step up to the plate to see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
I got a text early this morning from Susan Waldman. She said, "Enjoy your day." And I texted back, "It feels like the World Series all over again."
That's Joe Torre, after having his number 6 retired by the New York Yankees. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com. Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is Texas Leaguer. Do you know what it means? Texas Leaguer, a bloop that falls between an
No score, Braves and Reds into the top of the 4th inning alongside Joe Simpson. Ben Ingram here with you. And this is the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country. They're doing it all season long, folks. And if the Braves pitch a scoreless 4th inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves. Here's Santiago Espinal to the plate for the Reds. Takes a ball high from Chris Sale. Sale at 50 pitches. He continues to work here in the top of the 4th inning. 33 strikes, 17 balls. Here's his 1-0. Espinal sends one foul into the second deck.
Chris's fastball velocity tonight's been good. Pretty steady, around 95. A couple of 97s.
It's a good sign. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Espinal. Fouled back. That heater 95. Well, also, you think about it, where we are in the season. It's May the 6th. And he's 36 years old, and it makes sense that maybe the fastball's down a tick in the first month of the season. And I think a lot of that might be intentional.
Could be.
But you just can't rev it up 100% throughout the entire season. Throttle on, throttle off. 1-2 pitch. And a fly ball weakly out towards center. Michael Harris has it drift right to him. And 1 down.
I think most pitchers will tell you, too, that warm weather is better for that. You know, breaking a good sweat and being nice and loose, your muscles being loose in the hot weather.
He's a guy who's been doing it a long time, knows his body, knows how to win, knows his own personal path to success. One down for Spencer Steer. No score in the fourth. Steer's 0 for 1 with a pop out. He'll take a called strike. Fastball 96. Spencer Steer out of Long Beach, California, 27 years old. Played 3 seasons at the University of Oregon. 0-1 pitch and for a called strike. Chris looking for his 6th strikeout tonight. And the previous 5 have all come swinging. 0-2 pitch. That'll miss low. And I kind of use air quotes on swinging as I think about the strikeout of Blake Dunn.
Yeah.
1-2 to Steer. Low it inside with a slider. Talking last night about how the next time the Braves and the Reds see each other after this series, we'll see the Reds for 2 games in Cincinnati, and then the 3rd game of that series is the game at the racetrack in Bristol. We've had a lot of fun talking with some of the Reds broadcasters about that broadcast we'll have together for that game later in the summer. 2-2 to Steer, and he swings and misses. That time a good slider by Sale notches the strikeout, 2 down. But a really neat promotional item that they gave to us in the booth tonight. This little race car that they brought to us. It's a Braves race car. It's got the A on the hood, kind of like the old Hot Wheels cars.
It's a replica of the car that sits out in front of the Roxy.
Okay.
A Camaro.
And there's a pitch on the way. There's a called strike. Good little promotional item for the Speedway Classic.
I'd like to have that car in front of the Roxy, put some glass packs on it and run up and down Frederica Avenue and St. Simons.
Didn't know Joe was coming. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Austin Wins. No flare one towards foul ground.
Clear out some of that horrible traffic that accumulates sometimes. Just step on it. Go around the circle, the traffic circle, about 3 times without exiting.
Yeah.
Rubber burning.
Yeah. Let them know you're on them.
Yeah.
You can check out more. Braves.com/Speedway Classic. We'd love to see you in Bristol later this summer. Braves.com/Speedway Classic. 0-2 pitch. Line drive right up the middle. And it just whizzed by the glove of Chris Sale. Base hit by Austin Wins. Keeps the inning alive. You've driven on a racetrack before, haven't you?
Yeah, I did. Thanks to Gabe's father-in-law, Jim Shaper, we went down to Daytona in the Richard Petty driving experience. That was really cool.
And you're driving or riding?
Oh, driving solo.
Oh, that's cool.
With spotters in your ear.
2 down for Trevino. And a called strike, good backdoor slider.
I got to tell you, you can't see squat.
Really?
No. You better rely on when you're trying to come out of pit road, wondering if there's other cars coming down the track bearing down on you. You better listen to those spotters.
No score in the 4th. 0-1, swung on and tipped in and out of the mid of Murphy. How fast did you get the car up to?
150.
Come on.
I did.
You were burning rubber around that thing,
I was like 3rd or 4th out of 4 people. Son Gabe won the money. We put in a pot who could go the fastest. He was 160, I think, or 158, 160.
Gabe was moving. 0-2 to Trevino. Hard hit ball out to 3rd, but Riley's on the other end. Sends it across the diamond. There's out number 3. So 4 shutout innings for Chris Sale. Got to get him some runs. It'll be 3, 4, 5.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Let's see if you can figure out the problem.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Time to get the bats going. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Ozuna, Olsen, and Albies do it for the Braves. We're scoreless into the bottom of the 4th inning. Had a nice job by Chris Sale, putting a 0 up on the board at the top of the 4th inning, and that means tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country, and that's thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves. Find out more. Ozuna takes first pitch strike from Andrew Abbott. This left-hander, 49 pitches, 36 strikes. He has 3 strikeouts. He hasn't walked anyone yet. 1 to Ozuna. Missed outside, 1-1. Ozuna with a ground out to shortstop back in the 1st inning. Probably just glad he kept his bat intact. 1-1 misses, 2-1.
Yeah, he went through some lumber last night, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Snapped off 2 bats last night. Lefty Abbott kicks and brings the 2-1. Low it inside with a slider. Haven't seen many 3-1 counts versus Abbott tonight. Let's see what Ozuna can do with it. Count heavily in his favor. 3-1 pitch and a strike. Fastball in the outside corner, according to Alex McKay. Ozuna has that front foot up on its tiptoe. 3-2 pitch and a called 3rd strike. Changeup on the outside corner is the exact same location as the fastball, so he went 3-1 heater, low and away, 3-2 changeup, low and away.
Pretty good comeback, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Matt Olson lined out to first back in the 2nd inning. And he'll dig in here versus Abbott. Big healthy cut and a miss at a first pitch sweeper. Olsen with a ground ball, and that's going to snake through into right field. Went past the diving Olsen, wins at first. He was lunging to his right. Then behind him, Matt McClain, the second baseman, dove to his left, got leather on it, but it trickled off of his glove and into the grass of right field. 1-out single.
Boy, he had a good pitch, too. Down and away from him.
I'll tell you, watching the replay of that, I think it nicked the glove of Wins and McClain.
Could have.
And neither could corral it. So Olsen at first base for Ozzie Albies. On the first pitch to Ozzie, will miss outside.
You mentioned the rarity of having a left-handed starter. That does not play into one of the strengths of Ozzie Albies. He's such a good right-handed hitter.
Swinging it from the right side here. 1-0 pitch. That'll be fouled off.
He only has 28 at-bats coming into tonight's game right-handed out of 136 total.
I've hardly gotten to see him swing it from the right side against the starters anyway.
Hitting .250, no homers, right-handed.
1-1, fouled off. There have been a few times in his career where when facing a right-handed knuckleball pitcher, he'll bat right on right. And I wonder how many times over the course of facing a ton of right-handed pitchers if he's ever tempted to say, you know what, let me go right on right here. Or just stay switch hitting altogether down the line.
It's a nice option to have.
Yeah. No score, bottom of the fourth. Runner at first, that's Matt Olson, 1 out. One-two pitch in the dirt, gets by the catcher Trevino, but up the third baseline, and Olson plays it safe, stays put at first base in a 2-2 count. I don't know how that missed Ozzy's foot. Stepped out of the way of it.
Little tap dancing. Looked like a shuffle hop step.
2-2. Ozzy with a big chopper out to third, giving ground and gloving right by the line. Espinal throws all the way across the diamond, not in time. Infield single for Ozzy. And Ozzy able to beat that out. That puts runners at first and second after back-to-back one-out hits.
Well, that'll even things up for the big high chopper hit that De La Cruz had a couple innings ago.
Before this inning, only 2 Braves had hits, Murphy and White. Murphy's at the plate now, White's on deck. Now they have an opportunity to drive in a run. Ozzy Albies at first, Matt Olson at second. Currently scoreless. Pitch to Murphy. Check swing, believe he went. They appeal, and he indeed did. Alan Porter down at first base had the decision in his hands, and he said strike one. So 0-1 on Sean Murphy. Murphy with 7 homers and 14 RBIs this year. There's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low, laid off a changeup. Andrew Abbott pitched through a situation in the second where 2 men were in scoring position. Now runners are at first and second, 1 down. 1-1 pitch up the third base line and foul. Dribbled a changeup down there. If that had stayed fair, that'd have been interesting.
That would have, yeah.
Braves had a handful of swing and bunts on that last road trip that they collected infield base hits on. 1-2 now on Murphy. Left-hander Abbott kicks and fires. 1-2 fouled off over the Braves dugout. No runs, 4 hits for the Braves. No runs, 3 hits for the Reds. And this feels like a big moment right here for Atlanta. Looking to strike versus Andrew Abbott for the first time. This left-hander looking intently in on his target, Trevino, the catcher. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got a fastball by him. That strikeout is the second of the inning and the 5th of the game for Abbott. And now it's in the hands of Eli White, who is 1 for 1 with a double. That double by Eli White earlier in the game ended up being a ground rule double. It was smoked out to left field. Hardest hit ball of the game came off his bat at 101 miles an hour. First pitch, he's nibbling for the corner and found it with a curveball. It's had really good location, especially against right-handed batters tonight, with that secondary stuff, be it the changeup or the curveball. Well, 1 to White. Strike one to the inside corner of the plate with a sweeper. And he's really doing a nice job of nailing down the corners.
Command is really impressive.
Ahead 0-2, and he delivers to Eli White. And Eli lays off a sweeper low and away. 69 pitches for Abbott, 49 strikes. Runners at first and second, 2 down. 1-2 to White. Check swing, they appeal, strike 3. Change up away, and he just couldn't keep his finger off the trigger. And the Braves strand runners at first and second. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We played 4.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Andersen offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
You know, after a car crash, they know you probably don't know what your claim is worth or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
You burst onto the field this season in a fiery blaze, Sagittarius, but you don't want to burn out when the postseason is still far away. You can keep the momentum going by working
Nap now.
Well, we got a stalemate through 4. No score into the top of the 5th inning. And now for more play-by-play, here's Joe.
Thanks, Ben. 9-1-2 due up for the Redlegs. Blake Dunn struck out his first time on that foul tip off the knob of his bat, as it was ruled. Takes high ball 1. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts for Chris Sale. He's allowed 3 hits. Dunn, a right-hand hitter. Takes outside on a breaking ball, 2-0. Grant Holmes against hard-throwing Hunter Green tomorrow night, 7:15 first pitch. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball. Green's 4-2. Thursday finale, Spencer Schwellenbach against Nick Lodolo, who's 3-3. Swing and a miss. Another foul tip. This one was a legit foul tip into the glove of Murphy. 2-2. And the delivery. Backdoor breaking ball. Got him looking. Beauty. Chris Sale had set that up beautifully. And that's his 7th strikeout. Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together. Look to Northside.
Can you imagine if we had a Hunter Green, Chris Sale getaway day?
Wouldn't last long, would it?
I don't think so. We might be out of there in about an hour and 40 minutes.
T.J. Friedel had a base hit in the first inning. And then he struck out in the 3rd. He also swiped a base. In fact, the Reds had runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out, but he was able to get out of it. Strike 1 call. Friedel, lefty on lefty, swing and a miss, 0-2. Opponents came into the game against Chris Sale. Lefties were hitting .259 with 1 homer. Right-handers .291 with 4 homers. The step, the kick, the delivery, breaking ball, missed the inside corner. Good pitch, 1-2. Friedel waits and takes. Outside, 2-2. Sale came into the game with 1,993 and 2/3 innings pitched. Closing in on 2,000. Next pitch, fastball, bounced right past him, but right to Allen at short, who was playing up the middle, throws him out. 2 down.
That might be the easiest play Nick Allen has had in a week.
Yeah.
It seems like everything his way he's had to make a spectacular play on, and he has.
That's true. So Matt McLain, the batter, he was hit by a pitch and walked, and has stolen a base, his 7th of the year. First pitch to him, a little high, ball 1. So at the end of this inning, Chris Sale will have 1,998 and 2/3 innings. No score. 5th inning, the pitch. Slow breaking ball. Took a little off. Beautiful. Called strike 1. Another good crowd. Tuesday night crowd. Not a sellout. Had over 30,000 last night. I'll bet we've got similar tonight. The 1-1. Strike 2 call. Slider right in there. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. The Chop House is chock full, isn't he?
Yeah, it is. Popular place.
Next offering, in the dirt. 1-2. After the 4-game series concludes, the Braves go to Pittsburgh for 3 days. The Reds go to Houston to finish their road trip before going back home. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, lined over Allen's head and into left field. Verdugo will get it back in, and McLain on for the 3rd time. He's got a base hit. And Ellie De La Cruz, always scary coming to the plate. He has struck out, and he's had an infield hit. He's a switch hitter batting right. There goes the runner. Pitch is a strike. The throw down high and late. McLain's got his 2nd stolen base of the night. He's got 8 on the year. He's in scoring position. 2 down. De La Cruz, left-handed, 275, 3 homers, and 234 right-handed with 2 homers coming into play tonight. The 0-1 pitch to the big shortstop. Here it is. A little bit high with a fastball at 97. 1-1. I see some white smoke out behind right field. Do we have a Pope?
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
I think that's just the burgers.
Oh. Stretching the pitch, swinging a foul tip. 1-2. I thought maybe Chop House had something to do with that.
Maybe so. They made their selection, perhaps.
One and two, the count. Runner at second. No score. The pitch. Breaking ball. Did he go? He did. Alan Porter rings him up. And another strikeout for Sale. He's got 8. Reds leave a runner in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still scoreless.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is small ball. Do you know what it means? Small ball. Advancing base runners methodically, one base at a time, often with the sacrifice.
Not time for some runs, wouldn't you say? 8-9-1 for the Braves. Harris, Allen, and Verdugo against Abbott, who goes to work. First pitch, swing and a miss. Struck out Michael his first time around. Michael 1 for his last 16. 0 for 5 in the series. Wind in the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. 0-2. These are the kind of guys, as a left-handed hitter, that I might not know. Might be tough, especially in a scoreless game, and I'm leading up. I'm dropping a bunt down. I might drag bunt to the right side and see if I can beat him to the base. Michael sends one fouling out of place, still alive, 0-2.
Yeah, I like that call a lot.
I mean, I would always look to see how they follow through, and if they fall off to the third base side, man, that's an invitation to bunt. Lays off a good pitch down, 1-2 the count.
Well, nothing against Austin Wynns at first base, but he's a guy that was put into the lineup last minute.
Yeah, he's a catcher. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Abbott. Sales got 8 strikeouts, a lot of U-turns tonight. Nick Allen flied to right his first time. Nick was 1 for 3 last night. 2 for his last 14. Wind in the pitch, strike call. Like I said, he's not overpowering per se, but 92 to 94. Certainly, fastball is stiff enough to give you a problem if you're not looking for it. He misses outside, 1-1.
I love his command with a changeup and the curve.
Mm-hmm. Little step back, a kick, fires, foul ball out of play. 1-2. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Big hole on the right side for Nick if he wants to go that way. And he tries, but he sends it fouling out of play. Fans, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Braves? It's made with peppers, vinegar, salt, perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste even better. Well, now you know. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Buy you a lot. Next pitch bounced up there. 2-2 to Allen, who came in hitting .271. The umpire delivers a baseball to Abbott. I think Trevino caught that one hopper in a bad spot. The Reds really like their catchers, what I would call backup catchers to Stevenson in Trevino and Wins, but Stevenson the better hitter. He's DHing tonight. 2-2 pitch. Bounced up again. Full count. He walked 4 his last start. He hadn't walked any tonight. And we are scoreless. Bottom of the 5th. And the payoff pitch to Allen. Swung on, popped up, foul, and out of play again. Fans trying to get a wave going. Abbott's 3-2, swung on, hit hard and gloved on the fly by the first baseman Wins, but he tosses to first anyway to the pitcher covering. And I'm thinking I think the home plate umpire is saying the ball hit the dirt. We're going to watch a replay. So we're going to call it a 3-1 out. And Alex Verdugo, the batter, he has grounded out and flied out. Allen hit that ball hard, but backhanded by Wins at first. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for both sides. Verdugo takes a breaking ball. Strike 1 call. Wind in the pitch, fouled back, 0-2. Well, he's getting ahead of everybody too, Ben.
Yeah, he is. He's been very much in control tonight. You know that last outing, you mentioned the 4 walks. I'm sure that was on his mind the last handful of days. And his control has been there. He's worked ahead, put batters away.
He's ahead here, 0-2. Verdugo fights one off. Phillies lead Tampa Bay 3-2 down in Tampa. They're at the end of 6 innings. Miami's come back. They lead the Dodgers 4-3, top of the 7th. Washington hosting the Guardians in a doubleheader. Washington won the first game 10-9.
Wow.
Cleveland on top 3-1 in game 2 on your Saya LTL Freight scoreboard. A little defensive swing keeps Verdugo in there. Still 0-2.
That's a long day at the office, that doubleheader going 10-9 in game 1.
Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Another 0-2 to Verdugo. High. A ball and 2 strikes. Beautiful night for baseball in Atlanta. But no score. And the pitch. High again. Evens a count 2-2. Verdugo 2 for 3 with 2 doubles last night and a stolen base. His first of the year. Open stance. The pitch. Fouled back. Good hack. Boy, he had a good swing at that. Was right on it. I just love Verdugo's stance and approach. I say it over and over. Deep in the box. Open stance. Bat held straight up and down right in front of his left shoulder. So relaxed. And he takes a breaking ball, perfectly painted on the outside corner. He knew it. And that's another strikeout for
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
You know, I want to keep this brief, but, you know, the passion has been on this team like I've never seen before in my 15 years here.
Here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Braves fans, Napa's a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. No score through 5. Each side has 4 hits. Reds have stranded 6, the Braves 4. Tyler Stevenson, the DH and cleanup hitter tonight, leads off for the Reds. And he takes a breaking ball strike. He has fanned twice. 1 walk, 8 strikeouts for Chris Sale. Another strike. Slider in there. 0-2. 85 pitches, 59 strikes for the Braves lefty. Braves play Stevenson straight away. And the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Alan Porter, he's rung out more guys tonight than Alex McKay.
He's warming up for tomorrow night. He'll be behind the plate tomorrow.
That's 9 strikeouts for Sale, and Tyler Stevenson's got the hat trick. Graham Ashcraft begins to loosen up in the Reds bullpen. You got to be careful you say his name. Santiago Espinal for 2, ground out and a fly out, takes ball 1.
It was really rough when they had Ashcraft and Buck Farmer.
Please. Had to put that in my head, huh? 1-0. Called strike. Killing me. Or you're trying to. One and one the count. The pitch. Backdoor breaking ball missed. 2-1. Riley a little closer to the line at third for Espinal, who swings and misses way out in front. Have an off-speed slider, the slower slider of the two. 2-2. 3 more outs. 6 1/3 innings. And it'll be the 2,000 inning mark for Chris Sale. Santiago deep in the box. He's got a slightly open stance. And the 2-2. Swung on, popped up. Playable for Olson near the line. Foul territory. He's got it. 2 down. Spencer Steer has popped to first, and he has struck out. 0 for 5 in the series. Hitting a .196, 3 homers. Sale to the plate. Bouncer towards short. Cut off by Riley. Throws on the run. Got him. Nice play. Chris Sale has breezed through 6 innings. Looks like all he needs is 1 run. That's not too much to ask.
What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada? Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/setup and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/setup.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
See your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves. Save on trimmers, sprayers, and more. Plus, get free battery offers by shopping online or at participating local Steel dealers for a limited time while supplies last.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is John Michaels reminding you that a pair of tickets is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
No scoring in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's some good news. Graham Ashcraft in the game now for the Reds. Braves had no luck versus Andrew Abbott, so happy to see anybody else.
I'm really shocked. Only 5 innings for Abbott. Ashcraft throws hard, delivers, and a check swing by Austin Riley is called a strike.
For Ashcraft, 2-3 with a 2.20 ERA through 13 appearances. Gave up 3 runs in his last outing to St. Louis.
He can hit triple digits. He's out of Huntsville, Alabama. Former starter. Misses outside at 98, ball 1. Will Stokes is our contestant tonight from Lizella, Georgia. Is that right? Ground ball to short. Sharply hit. De La Cruz skips, throws, got him by a step, 1 out. How is that pronounced, Jonathan? Lizella?
Lizelia.
Lizelia, okay. Lizelia, Georgia. $3,100 in the jackpot. I have a feeling that'll go a long way in Lizelia. Hope to cash in tonight because it's a scoreless game. 1 out for Marcel. Wind in the pitch, strike call. Riley now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Ozuna 0 for 2 with a strikeout, all against Abbott. Wind in the pitch, missed low. Abbott's longest outing of the year was 6 innings, a couple of starts ago. The 1-1 fouled back. Tell you what, he was good.
He was. I'm surprised they didn't want to send him out for 1 more inning. I know he'd been facing the middle of the order for the 3rd time, but the way he was rolling, I mean, nothing was phasing him.
No. You can yell 5 and fly if you want, but he was dealing.
Yeah.
1-2. Marcel, slow roller to 3rd. 2 hopper, handled by Espinal. Throw to first and got him by a step. Good hustle by Marcel. 2 down. Matt Olson 1 for 2. Ashcraft 6'2", 250. Whew. Fires a strike in there to get ahead of Matt Olson. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 in the Georgia Lottery, Visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. Fastball inside to Olsen, 1-1. They play Matt way around to pull. And the 1-1 swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. No score. Bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-2 pitch. Inside. A lot of infielders were headed to the dugout. They thought it was strike 3. Ashcraft working quickly in his 2-2. Swung on, bounced foul. Let's pause for station identification. Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
And last pitch, a 99-mile-an-hour cutter. The 2-2. Olsen fouls one off over the top of the screen and into the crowd.
Last night you mentioned how the Reds have lost multiple games, 1-0 this year. And if you're a Reds fan watching this one, you're probably thinking that again, aren't you?
Probably so. Hopefully Matt can make them worry even more right here, but he pulls it foul over to the Braves on deck circle. Matt hitting .230. 1 for 3 with the inside the park home run last night. Ozzie Albies would be next. The pitch. Bounced toward first, but foul. Just missed the first base bag. Bottom of the 6th, nobody on, 2 out. No score in the game. The pitch to Olsen. Swung on, hit high and deep to right field. Stay fair ball. Oh, he was a little quick on the trigger and pulled it foul. Still 2-2. Right idea, but is a little bit quick and pulled it foul. Another 2-2. Swung on, foul at the plate. Matt's making him work. He's seen just about everything he's got. Maybe he can time one up. The next pitch got him looking. Burned the outside corner at 97. Strikeout number 1 for Ashcroft, and we go to the 7th.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 20th.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and, of course, the Fan app.
We go to the 7th. No score. Chris Sale needs 1 out for his 2,000th innings pitched in his career. He'd like to get that under his belt and then get some runs in the bottom of the inning. We go to the 7th to take you the rest of the way. Here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. He'll be facing Wins, Trevino, and Dunn. First pitch on the way from Sale. There's ball outside. That's 93 pitches for Chris Sale, 64 strikes. He's had a really nice night. One ball and no strikes on Austin Wins. And Wins takes a called strike. Slider on the inside corner. They just had a scoring change on that at bat from Nick Allen back in the 5th inning. Remember, we said a 3-1 put out. They ruled that was a line out. So if you're scoring at home, change that 3-1 to an L3. Still the same result. 1-1 to Wins. Looked like a really good pitch, but he doesn't get the call from Alex McKay. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for both teams. Just goose eggs across the board out there. 2-1 from Sale. Nothing wrong with that. Got a slider over for strike 2. 9 strikeouts for Sale. With one more, that'd be back-to-back 10 strikeout performances. Digs around there at the dirt in front of the rubber. Time called by Wins. Wins digs back into the right-hand batter's box. And the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the left field line, but hooking foul. And up against the side wall. Dylan Lee and Pierce Johnson out there warming up in the Braves bullpen. The 2-2. Sent foul into the screen down at the end of the Braves dugout. That fastball 96. So like we were discussing, with one more out, that'd be 2,000 career innings pitched for Sale. And this is his 300th career start. So some milestones coming for Chris tonight. 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball to deep left. Alex Verdugo back, and he's going to run out of room. That's off the top of the wall. Bounding back into play. Into second base now Wins. They say double. This could be reviewed. Wins was pointing out towards the wall and left. He thought it was gone. And now the umpire's going to get together.
I will give Chris Siegel credit, though, the third base umpire. He hustled out to left field to get a better look at that and immediately yelled safe, called safe.
Yeah, that's a double. That hit off the top of the wall, went straight up into the air. There was a fan on the other side of the wall reaching for it, but at the last second he pulled his hands back, more out of fear of the ball than anything. And then the ball came back out onto the field of play.
And there were fans out there yelling or signaling safe too,
right,
to show that it didn't go out.
Now the umpires coming together is Alan Porter.
Call on the field is that the ball is alive and in play. This is a crew chief review for a potential home run.
Yeah, it is a crew chief review. Of course, they lost their challenge earlier in the game, but they can request a crew chief review, and they have agreed. I think they're going to see exactly what we saw. That was right off the top of the yellow padding, went straight up into the air about 4.5 feet, then came straight down on the warning track. And this should be a call confirmed, if you ask me.
Agreed. And second time tonight.
Ball's alive and in play.
Call is confirmed, so it is a leadoff double.
Second time tonight, Chris Sale has had to wait for a review. That was inches away from being a home run, and now a pinch runner for Wins. That might be Hurtubise, who was just called up. No?
Yeah, that's him.
Jacob Hurtubise.
Hurtubise out there at second base. So a runner at second, no one out. Jose Trevino is the batter. This will be the 100th pitch of the game for Chris Sale. Pitch on the way. Let him is high and outside. He's at the bottom of the order and trying to do here what he's done so many times in the game. That's lock down that batter and get the out and leave those runners stranded in scoring position. The 1-0 from Sale. Fouled back. All right, Hurtubise is the pronunciation I'm getting. Hurtubise.
And went to the United States Military Academy.
Spelled H-U-R-T-U-B-I-S-E. Pronounced Hurtubise.
Must be able to run. He left West Point as the all-time leader in stolen bases.
That's impressive. 1-1 on Jose Trevino. No score, top of the 7th. Pitch from Sale. That'll be sent foul on the right field line. Trevino has kept the left side of the infield on their toes this evening. A ground out to third and a ground out to short. 1-2 now on Jose Trevino. Or Trevino, I should say. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. And Trevino pulls one over the bag at third and foul. Right on it. Chris Siegel at third, emphatically throwing his arms up into the air and saying foul ball. It's about as close as it can get.
Oh, I mean to tell you.
Boy, that's close.
Landed in fair territory. I thought it went over the bag, but obviously missed it and then landed in foul territory.
Sale wants the strikeout here. He has 9 in the game. Has not struck out Trevino yet. 1-2 to the plate. Ground ball out to third. Riley's got it. Looks back. Hurtubise to second. Fires across to first base. And there's out number 1. And there's 2,000 career innings in the big leagues for Chris Sale. 445th pitcher in Major League history to reach 2,000 career innings.
He'll throw that baseball out. Hopefully they'll put something on the big screen so the rest of the fans here will know.
One out for Blake Dunn, who bats 9th in the order. He struck out twice. Trying to keep it a scoreless game here in the 7th. Pitch to Dunn. Strike. Good pitch. Got the slider over. He has executed that pitch so well tonight. He's done it so well in his career, but it's been a very sharp pitch for him tonight again. Trying to get through 7 innings. Runner at second, 1 out. Blake Dunn, a 158 hitter. Pitch from Sale, and he touched the outside corner with a slider. 0-2. Did a nice job getting ahead of Trevino, and then now the same with Dunn. So important with that runner at second. 0-2 to Dunn, and now Sale wheels around looking back the runner Hurtubise to second base.
Season high 106 pitches for Chris. 104 had been his high at Arizona. Through 100 pitches in Colorado.
Hurtubise dancing at second. 0-2. Sent foul over by the Reds dugout. Well, in the first inning and the third inning, he had a couple men on base, but outside of that, they've been stress-free innings. So that 107 can look a little bit different depending on how stressful the innings are. In a lot of this game, he's been cruising. But a runner at second here, 1 out, looking for another strikeout. 0-2 pitch. Blew it by him. There's strikeout number 10. Used the slider to get Blake Dunn for the 3rd time. Now 2 down and back to the top of the order to T.J. Friedel. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org.
Smith-Shawver goes 8 innings last night, helps the bullpen out, 7 innings so far tonight.
Friedel takes a slider on the inside corner, but not called a strike. 1-0.
Or about to be 7 innings for Sale to help the bullpen out.
Tonight is Sale's 89th double-digit strikeout total in 300 career starts. 1-0 pitch. Missed inside with a slider again. Think about that. 300 career starts and 89 times. Is it a double-digit strikeout total?
That's a pretty good ratio, isn't it?
That's great. A left-on-left matchup. And the 2-0 to Friedel. Another slider inside. Boy, he's just trying to nail down that inside corner. Those pitches have been right there, and he hasn't gotten any of those calls from Alex McKay.
Friedel might get a green light here, too, with the scoreless game. But either way, it's probably Chris's last batter.
Here's his 3-0. Outside ball 4. And here comes Snit. So a 2-out walk to Friedel. That'll put runners at first and second. Braves will go to the bullpen. Braves make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. And as Chris Sale gives up the baseball to Brian Snitker, the crowd rises to their feet to give him a well-deserved round of applause. Great job by Chris Sale tonight. How about that ovation?
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa. If your car has been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Fair and FARA. Tampa.
Take a hack at guessing which.
Miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame Insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Pierce Johnson is not allowed a run since April 16th at Toronto. He's been outstanding. 33 years old, 6'2", 200-pounder.
Facing Matt McLain, right-on-right matchup. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Pierce goes to work. And right at him with a first pitch curveball for a strike. Pierce has been sharp here lately. These last 6 outings, we've seen the best version of Pierce Johnson, looking to continue that tonight. Ready with the 0-1. Kicks and fires. A little bit low and outside with a curveball. Chris Sale watching on from the dugout. All he can do now. Pierce Johnson trying to strand those runners. Ball and a strike, and the pitch on the way to Matt McLain. Pierce brings it. And a called strike. Perfectly placed curveball in the outside corner. And now Pierce Johnson 1 strike away from hanging another 0 up on the board along the Reds line. We're scoreless in the 7th. Reds are threatening, but a 1-2 count on McLain. Pierce brings it. Goodbye. Wave at a curveball. That's now 22 batters in a row sat down by Pierce Johnson, going back to April the 19th. And a 0 up on the board for the 7th time in this game. Got to get the Braves some runs. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, no score.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get a Hyundai Tucson for 3.99% APR for 72 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end June 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.com. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
Remember the good old days when baseball in Atlanta was an adventure? Book your stay today at omnihotels.com/Atlanta, because some things are too good not to relive.
Hey Braves fans, this is Finn here. How well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
No score to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ozzie Albies leading off for the Braves. And Ozzie takes the ball low and inside. Got a few defensive changes for the Reds. Spencer Steer has moved from left field to first base as Austin Wynns is out of there. Jacob Hurtubise stays in the game in left field. There's a 1-0 pitch. There's the ball inside. So you got Hurtubise in left and Albies at the plate. We got a hive around here, don't we?
About to put a hurting on him.
2 balls, no strikes. Here it comes Ozzie Albies, and Ozzie swings and misses over the top of the cutter. We're going to make the play of Chris Sale tonight. 6 2/3 scoreless innings, 10 strikeouts. Our Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. What a great job that was by Sale in the 7th, getting through that jam. 2-1 inside. Then he gets comes out of the game, gives the ball to Pierce Johnson, who has the big strikeout to get him through. And that's the Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. 3-1 to Ozzie. Low and in, ball 4. There's a good start here in the bottom of the 7th.
Hello.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. This is still Ashcraft on the mound for the Reds, and that's a leadoff walk. So now it's Sean Murphy to the plate.
First free pass of the night for Atlanta.
First time the Braves have had a leadoff man on the entire game. See what they can do with it. Sean Murphy takes the first pitch strike. Murphy 1 for 2, and the pitch on the way. And he strikes one into right field. A base hit rolling across the grass. Ozzie around second, digging for third. He's in there standing. And they are at the corners after a walk and a base hit.
It looked like Sean got jammed pretty badly. Well, it was a breaking ball. No, he didn't get jammed. He just took that curveball to right field. Good job.
Yeah, pulled the hands in and able to get the barrel to it. Good read out there by Ozzie on the base paths. And now it's Eli White to the plate. Runners at the corners, no one out. Trying to break open this stalemate right here. Been scoreless all night long. Now time called as Jose Trevino trots out there to the mound to chat with Ashcraft. Folks, did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. It's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Oh, here comes Terry Francona.
Well, there was a meeting called by Trevino to talk to everybody, but Terry's going to make a pitching change, too.
Tony Santillan has been told.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
If your kid thinks, I'm not a math kid, think again. With Mathnasium, every kid can be a math kid. At our learning centers, we customize math instruction for each student, so advanced kids get challenged and struggling kids get better. Visit mathnasium.com to find a location near you.
Take a hack at guessing which
Fan app now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Tony Santillan is 6'2", 270. Where are they getting these guys?
The Bengals.
Holy smokes. Well, he's pitched really well for him. He's a right-hander, no record, but a 169 ERA, 1 save, 16 innings, 4 walks, 12 strikeouts. The league only hitting a .93 against him. He throws in the upper 90s with a slider.
Yeah, he can crush a clubhouse spread.
Woo.
Tony Santillan facing Eli White. Eli 1 for 2 of the double. Runners of the corners, no one out, no score for now. Could change right here. Pitch on the way and a ground ball out to third, taken by Espinal, comes to the plate, and they've got Ozzie in a rundown. They put the tag on Ozzie as that goes 5-2-5 on the putout. Fielder's choice for Eli White. Well, Ozzie had his mind made up the second there was contact. He broke for the plate and then went directly to Espinal, who was even with the bag at third. That's a huge out for the Reds. 1 down, runners at first and second.
Yeah, it's too bad that it was right at Santiago Espinal, because with Ozzie's speed, anything he'd had to go left or right on, Ozzie would have scored.
Well, now it's Michael Harris. He's due. He's 0 for 2 in this game. First pitch to Harris, and that's hit in the air to center field, out to Friedel. That's a liner right to it.
Man.
I mean, he hit it right on the nose, and Friedel hardly had to move. Made the catch chest high.
Runner at third scores easily there.
Yep. Well, this inning has taken a turn. Braves had first and third, no one out. Now first and second, 2 outs. And it's in the hands of Nick Allen. He's had some big hits already this year, but looking for one right here. Murphy at second, White at first. Right on right matchup. Pitch on the way to Allen. And he missed high with a slider. What you like about this is Nick has really put together some good at-bats here in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Just want a good solid at-bat here. 1-0 pitch. Outside, good eye, laid off a fastball away, and a good hitter's count. Part of Nick's success, he's done a nice job going to the right side. And we could put one on the ground to the right side here. It looked like it might find a hole. Second baseman McLean shaded to his right. 2-0 pitch. Off the plate, 3-0.
Be nice to bring a left-handed hitter up to the plate against this guy.
Indeed. And that's exactly what would happen with one more ball. If he walks Allen, they'd be loaded for Verdugo. Santillan comes set of the belt. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Well, that was easy. Allen takes 4 straight outside the zone. And that will load them up for Alex Verdugo. Alex is 0 for 3, but he was 2 for 3 last night with a couple of doubles. He is 1 for 1 with a single in his career versus Tony Santillan.
And he's got a ton of room on the left side of the diamond now, the way they play him.
Bases loaded, 2 down, and the pitch on the way. Low and inside. 5 straight outside the zone from Santillan. Verdugo with a ground out to second, a fly out to left, and a strikeout in this game. 1-0 pitch. A very generous strike there. That was outside.
Yeah, McKay's not had a good night. Man, oh, man.
That never had the plate, did it?
Never had the plate.
Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good grief.
Here it is to Verdugo. Big bouncer, right side, snagged by Spencer Steer, who steps on the bag for out number 3. Played that short hop perfectly over there at first base. And the Braves leave them loaded.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Pierce Johnson struck out the guy he needed to strike out. That got the Braves out of the 7th inning, and now Daysbel Hernandez, who's been really good, will come on in the 8th. 3-0 with a 1.72 ERA. This is 16th inning. Walked a few guys, seven walks in 15 2/3 innings, and it's a 16th outing, I should say, but 9 strikeouts.
First pitch to Ellie De La Cruz is in for a called strike. De La Cruz 1 for 3 with a single and 2 strikeouts. And that was also the first pitch in the Yanmar strikeout, the side inning. Tell you about our contestant after the 0-1. Here it is. Just inside with a slider, 1-1. At the Braves strike out the side this inning, Joel Sloss will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. 1-1, check swing, didn't go 2-1. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, back longer. Best of luck to Joel Sloss. 2-1, huge hack on a miss and a slider. He was aiming for the chop house.
I've been called that in my time. Joe Sloshed.
2-2 pitch, inside, almost hit him. Joe Sloshed, huh? You never know. You get a long flight to San Diego, anything could happen.
Yeah.
3 balls and 2 strikes on De La Cruz. Offering on the way. Ground ball left side. Backhanded by Allen. Jump throw from shallow left, and it's off the mark. That would have been spectacular. It's a leadoff single for Ellie De La Cruz and no winner. And the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. But Joel Schloss, thanks so much for playing.
Second hit of the night for De La Cruz, both infield hits, but no chance with a speedy runner for Nick Allen on that one. Now you got to hold the runner. He's got 13 stolen bases, but he's been caught 4 times.
Pickoff over to first base. He's back in standing. No score, top of the 8th inning. There he goes. Pitch on the way. There's a ball high. Throw down to second. And De La Cruz in there. Going back to last year, anytime Ellie De La Cruz was at first base, it was a foregone conclusion he was going to run. He led the league in stolen bases last season with 67. And that's his 14th this year.
And the 4th of the night for the Reds.
He's in scoring position, no one out. 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch on the way from Daysbel, up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Reds looking for their first run in a long time. They've had a drought. And with a runner at second and no one out, they're hoping it comes to an end right here. There's a called strike. 23 innings since they've scored. Well, they have to be thinking that they're overdue for a run. Meanwhile, Hernandez trying to prevent that from happening. 2-1 pitch, fouled back, 2-2. Stevenson has had a really rough night. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, but he knows with a runner at second, he can turn his night around with 1 base hit right here. Hernandez ready to bring it. 2-2, fouled back. Just barely got a piece of that slider. Braves pitchers with 11 strikeouts tonight. 2 walks. Again, the 2-2. This time with a slider.
So here you're Tyler Stevenson. You've had a rough night. You got a runner at second and nobody out, but 3-2. You almost have to think middle of the plate away, trying to get the guy over to third. And if you get jammed, you get jammed. But let's see how this plays out.
3-2. Goodbye. Phantom on a slider. Great 3-2 pitch.
It was, and made him reach for it. That's the golden sombrero.
It is. 1 down for Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 3. Meeting at the mound as Sean Murphy walks out there trying to bring a little bit of wisdom to his pitcher Daysbel Hernandez as he always trots in.
This is about the runner at second, Ben, in my opinion. He wasn't going to try to steal third with nobody out, but he might now with 1 out. He might take the chance. And this is about he called Ozzie in to meet with and probably do a little translation too for Hernandez. But let's see if they can try to hold that runner a little close.
Yeah, because he can go from 1 base to another in about 3 strides.
Yeah.
Braves nothing, Reds nothing. Top of the 8th. No runs, 6 hits for Cincinnati. No runs, 5 hits for the Braves. Daysbel Hernandez ready to go to work on Espinal. His first pitch sent foul up into the second deck down the right field line.
Espinal broke up the no-hitter last night. Struck out once. Tonight he's put the ball in play 3 times against Chris Sale.
0-1 to the plate. And for a called strike. 0-2. He is hunting for back-to-back strikeouts. 0-2 to Espinal. Just missed the outside corner with a slider.
Better give that guy a couple of looks at second base. He was skipping his way off the bag. De
La Cruz extends the lead off of second base. Hernandez glances that way. Now the 1-2 line drive into left field. That's down for a base hit. De La Cruz hits the bag at third, comes to the plate. Verdugo fires to the dish, and it's a little bit late. It's 1-0 Reds. Pretty good throw out of Verdugo, but the speedy wheels of Ellie De La Cruz got him around to score. And for the Reds, that's their first run in 23 innings. Espinal got a slider up and in, right over that inner third. Brought the hands in and banged it into left.
Yeah, it was a hanger up and in. Virtually no chance to get Ellie De La Cruz, but a good try by Verdugo.
Spencer Steer takes the first pitch strike. It's an impressive job by Espinal in that at bat, especially the pitch that he laid off of on 0-2. And then got that base hit to drive in the run. Pick off to first base, and Espinal back in with a dive. Because that 0-2 slider was everything you wanted it to be.
Yep.
Ready with the 0-1. Now pick off to first base, threw a fastball over there and back into the dive. Espinal. Espinal 0 for 1 in the stolen base department this season. 0-1 pitch. Missed by a hair outside. I just never know exactly what McKay is going to call in those borderline pitches.
I have no idea what his zone is. I'm not sure he knows.
1-1 pitch into the seats fouled on the right field line.
His report card's going to come out tomorrow, and his parents are going to be concerned.
There's a 1-2. This the outside corner with a slider. Yeah, that heat map of his strike zone is going to look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Steer. 1-0 Reds in the 8th. There's the 2-2 pitch, and that time used good old-fashioned fireballer right by him. Went with a fastball, swung on, missed. 2 down here in the inning. Second strikeout for Daysbel Hernandez.
13 strikeouts on the night for Braves pitchers, 10 by Sale.
Bat in the hands of Jacob Hurtubise. First time he's come to the plate in the game. Came on a pinch run last inning. Stayed in defensively. We'll send one foul over the Braves dugout. Hurtubise is a 143 hitter. He shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Way ahead 0-2. Got to put him away and then see what the boys can do in the bottom of the 8th. As it'll be Riley, Ozuna, and Olsen due up in the bottom of the 8th. 0-2 fastball missed outside. One 1-0 Reds. Runner at first, Espinal, held by Olsen. Here's the 1-2. This tie with a heater. Hurtubise pinwheels his bat. Waving it, tapping his left shoulder. 2-2 pitch. And he blew that by him. An express train fastball at 99. Swung on and missed by Hurtubise. That ends the top of the 8th, but the Reds score. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 1-0 Reds.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese had many great things. Maple-flavored griddle cakes isn't one of them. McDonald's breakfast comes first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's time to step up to the plate and
hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
1-0 Reds into the bottom of the 8th inning. Braves had their best opportunity to score last inning. At first and third, no one out, and they were denied. Had an out on the base paths at third. And then a fly out and a line out. And now trailing by a run. Here's Austin Riley. And the first pitch to Austin. Clubbed out towards short. The base hit by De La Cruz. Base hit into left center field. Sent that slider right in between De La Cruz and the bag at second. Austin's aboard. Here comes Marcell Ozuna. Well, you bring Marcell to the plate. No matter what's been happening for Marcell, you feel good about it because he can strike at any moment. But if there's anybody in this lineup who is due, it is Marcell Ozuna. And looking to come through right here. First pitch on the way to Marcell. Healthy cut, but a miss at a fastball. Got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, belt high. And now he calls time. I think he overextended himself on that swing. He's been over with his hands on his knees. And here comes Snit and George Poulos.
Grabbing the back of his leg. Back of his right knee.
Braves trainer George Poulos there to check on him. Took a big hack at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball and immediately bent over. Watching the swing in slow motion, I mean, you couldn't see anything, but that doesn't mean he didn't feel something. It's like that calf grabbed him. He's going to stay to the plate now as they feel satisfied enough to head back to the dugout. Nothing in one on Marcell Ozuna, so we'll monitor that. 1-0 Reds, bottom of the 8th. Tying run at first base, no one out. Ozuna ready. Pitch on the way. Takes a strike there. 98 right down the middle of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes on Ozuna. Matt Olson on deck. It is 0-2 in the dirt, knocked down by the catcher Jose Trevino. Ozuna 1 for 3 in his career versus Tony Santillan. The one was a home run. And he has 5 home runs this season. But waiting on the 1-2 pitch now from Santillan. And here it comes. Ozuna cracks one deep down the right field line, but slicing foul into the lower bowl of the stadium.
And that's what he's got to do here behind in the count is just sit on the fastball at 98, fight it off like he did there. Maybe you'll get one that you can get around on a little quicker.
His last homer was April 26th. 1-2 pitch, and he hits a fly ball high in the air to right field. Blake Dunn backpedaling to the warning track, has room, makes the catch right at the wall. And Riley back to first base. Went right right to the base of the wall, and that's where Dunn was waiting on it. Well, you get just a little bit more on it, you get it off the bricks.
I was hoping he'd play that like Adam Dunn.
So now it's Matt Olson. More power to the plate as Olson digs in from the left side. Matt swings and misses over the top of a first pitch slider. Matt Olson 2 for 2 in his career versus Santillan. Both hits were singles. Olson 1 for 3 in the game. Trying to lock in and make something happen here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 0-1 pitch. And he swings and misses. Another slider. So Santillan went full throttle with heat to Ozuna. Now nothing but sliders thus far to Olson. Riley lead at first, held by Spencer Steer. Braves down 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th. 0-2 to Olson inside. Pushed him off the plate with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Santillan set right at the belly. Cuts loose a 1-2, and Olson takes a slider low. Good eye there, and a 2-2 count.
Yeah, that was risky, not knowing whether or not McKay's going to call something a strike or not.
Yeah. Flipping the coin back there. His 2-2 pitch. Not his best swing. Got him on a slider. 3/4 swing as he fooled Olson. And 2 down here in the 8th inning. That slider just faded straight down.
He swung at 3 sliders. All good ones.
So now it's Ozzie Albies. Ozzie awaits his first pitch. Lead at first by Riley. First pitch is in there. Well, you know, Ozzie wants to come through regardless, but especially after being an out on the base paths at third base last inning. He has 1 hit in his game, also a walk. He's down 0-1 on the pitch on the way. That's popped up towards foul territory and out of play, back of the Reds dugout. And suddenly 0-2 on Ozzie Albies. Albies has never had any success versus Santillan. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in his career. 1-0 Reds in the bottom of the 8th. 0-2 to Ozzie. Slider, check swing, didn't go. 1-2. Boy, Santillan such a tough one to draw. That slider is nasty. And oh, by the way, he throws 99. His 1-2 pitch. Slider low and away, laid off 2-2. That slider comes in and the bottom drops out from under it and it goes straight down.
Well, he made good pitches kind of down and into Olson. These last 2 sliders have tried the back door outside, and Ozzie's laid off.
Ready with his 2-2 to the plate it comes. Ozzie fights it off foul. You got to have the discipline to try to lay off that slider and also be on time with that 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, and try not to chase it up out of the zone.
Again, the 2-2. That's high, laid off of it there. Came across at 100.
Good. Riley get a head start here. Good at bat.
3-2 on Ozzie Albies.
Outfielders are really deep with the exception of Hurtubise in left field. He's about normal depth.
It's a big gap in left center. There goes Riley. 3-2, swung on, missed. Went with a slider. That was hanging belt high. And Ozzie missed it, and that ends the bottom of the 8th. No runs.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Let's see if you can figure out the
Braves. Emory will treat you like a pro. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
Hey everybody, Buck Belue here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Rafael Montero will be the 4th man summoned out of the bullpen tonight. He'll work the 9th inning. Hold him right there. Montero in his 13th game between Atlanta and Houston. No record, a 3.97 ERA, 10 walks, 13 strikeouts in 11 innings. And he'll face 8, 9, and 1 for the Reds.
And in case you're wondering, Braves in the bottom of the 9th will have Murphy, White, and Harris due up, 6, 7, and 8. First pitch to Trevino outside. Ball and no strikes on their catcher. He's 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs, all 3 to the left side of the infield. 1-0 pitch off the plate, 2-0. A run on 7 hits and no errors for the Reds. No runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Braves. And we are in the top of the 9th. There's the 2-0 pitch. Trevino takes a called strike. Two-one in for a called strike. Good fastball in the outside corner. Game 3 in this series tomorrow night, 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. Grant Holmes and Hunter Green, the pitching matchup. And the Braves hoping to march into that one fresh off a dramatic come-from-behind win tonight. Got to keep them quiet here in the top of the 9th inning. And the 2-2 pitch to Trevino. Check swing, he went. Really had him fooled on the splitter there. One down after the strikeout. That's now 15 strikeouts for Braves pitchers tonight. Let's see. Jake Fraley will be called upon to pinch hit for Blake Dunn. Fraley last night hit 7th in the order, went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's a .208 hitter. Bats from the left side. And the pitch on the way to Jake Fraley in the air, fouled on the left field line. Reds pitchers have 11 strikeouts tonight. So between the two teams, this has been a strikeout fest. Oh, one pitch. That'll miss high. 26 strikeouts. Ball to strike. Montero nods. Kicks and fires a 1-1. Soft little bouncer to short. Allen has it. And he sends it over to first base for the out. That Reds batting helmet rolling across the grass as it came off the head of the runner Jake Fraley. 2 down, back to the top of the order to T.J. Friedl. 1-0 Reds, top of the ninth. Frito's been on base twice, single and a walk. Montero out of the windup, kicks, and the right-hander brings it. Fouled back into the screen. Reds have gone down in order twice in this game. Montero hoping to make it 3 times. This is 0-1. That misses high.
Braves are 5 and 6 in one-run decisions, and they have been shut out 3 times already this year.
1-1 outside, 2-1. I tell you what's hard to believe is that in Chris Sale's last 2 starts, he's gone 13 2/3 of an inning, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 20 strikeouts. Won't have a win to show for it. 2-1 pitch. There's a ball low. He's been fantastic, hasn't he?
He really has. Unlike Alex McKay, who just missed another pitch at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, it's been a bad night for him. 3-1 to Friedel. That's in for a called strike. Got a splitter over. 3-2 now on Friedel. See if he wants to go back to that split. 3-2. Ground ball fouled on the first baseline. Did go back to the splitter. Couldn't get it by him. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
3-2, just missed the inside corner with a splitter. And it's a 2-out walk. And the boos rain down on Alex McKay.
He'll be running.
Matt McLain's been on base 3 times. Hit by a pitch, a walk, and a single. 1-0 Reds in the 9th. McLain takes fastball outside. Got to find a way to execute here. Get that 3rd out, keep them from scoring. Give you your best opportunity in the bottom of the 9th. That's a quick runner at first base in Friedel. Pick off over to first base. Close play over there, but Friedel back in with a dive. Montero bent at the waist, now straightens. Friedel extends the lead at first. Pick off again to first base, and they just barely missed getting him.
Well, that was a good move and a good throw.
And now Friedel will likely take off here. He's got a huge lead. Not going. 1-0. In for a called strike. Dot at the bottom of the zone with a fastball. "17 pitches here in the 9th for Montero. Ball and a strike. Here it comes in the air to right field. Eli White in line with it, drifting back, and makes a chest-high catch for out number 3. Solid work by Montero. Keeping him quiet in the top of the 9th. Braves need a run.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 20th.
Download Citgo's money-saving Club Citgo app today. The easiest way to save money on fuel. Now you're good to go.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Finn here. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Brave tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Emilio Pagan, the closer for the Redlegs, is on. He's out of Simpsonville, South Carolina. And he is 8 out of 9 in saves on the year. This is his 17th game, 0-1, a 2.35 ERA, 3 walks, 17 strikeouts in 15 innings.
Jake Fraley stays of the game and goes to right field. Here's Sean Murphy. Braves down 1-0. First pitch to Murphy, fouled back. That actually got up here kind of close to us.
95 to 98 on the fastball. Split and a slider. Their closer from a year ago, Alexis Diaz, was sent to AAA the other day. Couldn't throw strikes.
That's hard to believe because anytime we've seen that guy, he's been pretty electric. 0-1 on Murphy. Offering on the way. Check swing. They appeal, and he did not go. Laid off a cutter. Count even 1-1. Reds have used Abbott, Ashcraft, Santillan, and Pagan on the mound. And they lead 1-0 in the bottom of the 9th. 1-1 pitch. Good eye. Laid off the cutter away. 2 balls and a strike. Braves hoping for one more good opportunity. They've had multiple chances tonight, but they're 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. They've stranded 8 to this point. And the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Right on that fastball, but just a tick under it. And a 2-2 count on Murphy. He calls time, takes off his helmet. Adjusts his glasses, now quickly back into the box. Got to get him on base. He's had a good night as he's gone 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Murphy taps the back corner of the plate with the end of his bat. And now steadies the bat behind his right ear. Waiting on the 2-2 pitch. And here it is from Pagan. Outside. Across the dirt. Makes it a 3-2 count. He missed with a cutter. You know, we were giving you that stat earlier tonight about how the Braves need to score 4 runs to win games. As they're winless this season, when they fail to score 4 runs, you just need 2 tonight.
Yeah.
It'd win you the game. 3-2 pitch. Murphy swings and fouls off a cutter. Barely got a piece of it. That was a big lunge of that cutter.
Well, just get on anyway, anyhow. You got Stuart Fairchild ready to pinch run as soon as you get to first.
Pagan comes set. And again the 3-2. Check swing. Pitch outside. Ball 4.
Great at bat.
So a leadoff walk. Let's see if it's Fairchild. It is. So the Braves improved their speed at first base with Fairchild. He's a former Red himself, Fairchild. And here comes Eli White. Winning run to the plate, no one out, bottom of the 9th. Braves down 1-0. Fairchild a good lead at first base. First pitch to White inside, and it hit the bat and goes foul. He had squared the bunt. That pitch came up and in on Eli White, knocked him down.
I'm glad it hit the bat. it was going to hit him in the chest or somewhere else more dangerous. It was running right in on his sternum.
Eli digs back in there. Right-hander Pagan looking into his target, Jose Trevino. 0-1. White squares around to bunt. And now a pickoff to first base. Back in standing Fairchild. Santiago Espinal in on the grass at third base. First baseman Spencer Steer holding Fairchild at first base. 0-1. Now he squares, pushes one down in front of the plate on a Trevino, throws to second. They get the out there over to first base, and they're going to say that that's a foul ball.
Yeah, it hit the bat twice. Fortunately.
That was right in front of the plate.
Came off the plate and came up and hit his bat again.
Well, that is fortunate, Joe. And he was still in the box. 0-2 on Eli White. Let's see what he wants to do right here. Tying run at first, no one out, bottom of the ninth. No balls and 2 strikes on White. Doesn't square, pitch on the way, missed outside with a fastball. Such a tough assignment to be attempting to bunt, can't get it down, then it's 0-2. Have to swing away, trying to battle back here. 1-2 pitch, swung on, missed. Went with a cutter belt high and 1 down in the inning.
Not only that, but when you're trying to bunt and the ball's coming and going to hit you right in the chest.
Yeah.
That kind of be a little bit of a scary wake-up call, too. Kind of tough to hang in there.
Michael Harris will climb in. He's 0 for 3 in the game, 0 for 7 in the series. Right on left matchup. First pitch to Harris. Good swing, but fouled back a fastball. Harris batting .209, 3 home runs this season.
Well, it's a beautiful time for number 4.
Sure is.
Can get that bat out there quick enough on this guy.
He's gone 1 for 18 in the homestand. Pick off over to first and back into the dive Fairchild. Right-hander Pagan at a dozen pitches. 1-0 Reds, bottom of the ninth. Harris awaits 0-1 pitch. Missed high. 1 ball and 1 strike now.
A little surprised their center fielder and right fielder aren't a little deeper. You don't want the ball to go over your head.
One off the plate, nowhere near with that splitter. Yeah, especially with the speed at first base, that happens, and he easily scores.
Yeah, you want to normally play deeper with a 1-run lead in the ninth and try to cut off anything that might try to get into the gap.
There's the 2-1 pitch. Big hack and a miss at a splitter. Count now even 2-2. Braves have Drake Baldwin on deck. He would pinch hit for Nick Allen. But Harris trying to get on base. Advance the tying run to at least second. There's the 2-2 line drive. Base hit into right field. Fairchild hits the bag in second. Over to cut it off in the warning track. Fraley coming around third base. Fairchild. Here's the throw. He dives and he's in there. Tie game. He had his Pistons pumping around the base paths. And he scores from first. And the winning run's at second after the double by Michael Harris. Reds do not want to challenge this.
Great job of third base coaching by Tui. He watched to see where that throw was going to come in from right field. When it came into second base, he kept waving Fairchild home. That was an awesome read. Wow.
What a slide, too. I mean, right in front of the tag. Got his left fingers on the corner of the plate right before the tag hit him in the left elbow.
Fairchild got a great jump on the crack of the bat and hit second and third in stride. And I'm not kidding you. Tuiasa Sopo stole that run right there at third base.
Michael just about took off Fairchild's head. That line drive went through the right side, and Fairchild did his best to get out of the way.
And you know what? That surprised and shocked the Reds. McLean took the throw in from Fraley, and it was like he caught it, turned around to look, and then by then it was too late to get the throw home.
So he never anticipated him being sent to the plate.
Did not. Had no idea that was happening.
So now it's Drake Baldwin to the plate. Base hit can win the game. Michael Harris at second. First pitch to Baldwin. Ground ball out to second base. That'll be gloved by McLean. Sends it to first. And 2 down. Harris advances to third. Base hit wins the game. Wild pitch wins the game. A balk wins the game. Verdugo climbing in. Everybody standing up in this ballpark, hoping that they're about to witness a walk-off base hit right here. Alex Verdugo 0 for 4. 1-1 game, bottom of the ninth. First pitch to Verdugo. That's high. Throw down to third base, and getting back in on the snap throw down was Harris. That was close.
Boy, that was close, and a great throw by Trevino. Great idea. They don't have a challenge, remember?
They can request a crew chief review. And now the umpire is going to get together.
So what's the difference? I mean,
right. Well, it's after, if you use that challenge in the first 7 innings, you don't have it the rest of, well, for that period of time. After the 8th, you can request a crew chief review.
This is the crew chief review.
And this will be reviewed by the umpires. Well, if this is overturned, then we go on to the 10th inning. And if the call stands, then we continue with the runner at third base and 2 down. Michael's a long way from home. He went diving back into the bag. I think he's in there.
He's safe.
Watching a couple angles on the replay. Able to get that right hand on the bag just before the tag hit him in the 3 on the back of his uniform, that number 23. They're giving this a nice long look. I bet Pagan thinks, look, whatever it is, just make up your mind one way or the other.
Kind of like Chris Sale had to do tonight.
Yeah.
Review, the call on the field stands, runner is safe.
Call stands, and we play on here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
I like that, except that Alex Verdugo loves these situations. And he can use the whole field.
1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 Verdugo. Outside 2-0. Well, Verdugo had a couple of doubles last night. Any kind of hit right here wins the game. Winning run at third, 2 down, bottom of the 9th, a 1-1 game. And the 2-0 pitch. Takes a jab at it, and it's a fly ball to center field. TJ Friedel coming in. He's under it. He squeezes, and we will play on here in Atlanta. 9 innings behind us. Nothing decided yet. We go to the 10th and a 1-1 game.
Attention Braves fans.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been... Energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Into the top of the 10th inning, Braves 1, Reds 1. Few changes for the Braves, most notably on the mound. The right-hander Raisel Iglesias is on. This will be his 14th appearance, 1-2 with a 4.85 ERA, and his last 3 appearances have been terrific. Drake Baldwin takes over behind the plate as the Braves ran for Sean Murphy the 9th inning. Also, Drake Baldwin pinch hit for Nick Allen in the 9th, so in at shortstop Orlando Arcia. So Arcia at short, Baldwin behind the plate, Iglesias on the mound, and Joe to the mic.
Thank you, buddy. Matt McClain is the runner at second for the Reds. De La Cruz, the batter, swing and a miss. De La Cruz, 2 infield hits tonight. He's 2 for 4. Switch hitter batting left. And the pitch swung on, fouled back into the seats off to the left, 0-2. So we're all back to even, a run on 7 hits for both sides. Raisel has the sign and the 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him with a fastball. Last thing in the world that De La Cruz was looking for. Yet another strikeout for Braves pitchers tonight. That's 16.
What a huge out getting him.
Tyler Stevenson has struck out 4 times tonight. Swing and a miss. He's been the DH. All 4 swinging. Go ahead run at second. 1 out. And the pitch swung on, fouled back, 0-2. Looking ahead to the Braves, bottom of the 10th inning. Verdugo will be the runner at second, and then it'll be Riley, Ozuna, and Olson. Heart of the order. The 0-2, swing and a miss. 5 punch-outs for Tyler Stevenson. That's the platinum sombrero, baby. That thing it's full of bling.
That thing's bejeweled. By the way, Lyon Richardson, right-hander, throwing in the Reds bullpen.
Santiago Espinal has been a thorn in the side of the Braves. He swings at the first pitch, sends a fly ball to right field, backing up. Eli White, he's got it. 1-2-3 inning for Raisel Iglesias. Let's win this thing in the bottom of the 10th. 1-1.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Juvederm collection of fillers.
I have lots of sides. My centered side, my candid side, my expressive side. I have lots of sides, and every side is me.
Juvederm collection of fillers. For every side of you. Add volume to specific areas of the face to get smooth, natural-looking, long-lasting results. For more important safety information and to find a licensed specialist, visit Juvederm.com. That's JUVEDERM.com. Not for people with severe allergic reactions, allergies to lidocaine, or the proteins used in Juvederm. Common side effects include injection site redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, firmness, lumps, bumps, bruising, discoloration, or itching. There's a risk of unintentional injection into a blood vessel, which can cause vision abnormalities, blindness, stroke, temporary scabs, or scarring. Talk to a licensed specialist to find out if it's right for you.
Let's go places. I'm Cortland spokespug, Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you could win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the 10th inning, it's a 1-1 game, and the new pitcher for the Reds is the right-hander Lion Richardson, Lion. Lion Richardson making his 3rd appearance, no record of 2.25 ERA. Runner at second will be Alex Verdugo.
And Austin Riley, the batter. And they're going to walk him and put runners at first and second. And Marcell Ozuna, who kind of grabbed at the back of his right leg his last time up, will be the batter. He's 0 for 4, 0 for 7 in the series. Winning run at second. Reds with a run in the 8th, Braves with a run in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Strike call, 0-1. Richardson out of Jensen Beach, Florida. And the pitch. Strike 2 call on the outside corner, a changeup. And Marcell in the hole, 0-2. Verdugo at second, Riley at first. And the pitch. Changeup again, down and away.
Marcell already has 1 walk-off in extra innings this year, and that homer against the Phillies earlier.
Wants to do it again. Miami beat the Dodgers in extra innings tonight in 10 innings, 5-4. Stretching the pitch, swung on, hooked down the left field line. That ought to do it. Verdugo around third. He can just waltz home. And in fact, Marcell Ozuna does walk it off again. Braves win 2-1. Got to tell you, it wasn't looking so good about an inning ago.
No, not at all. Well, they found a way, and look, tip of the cap to the bullpen for keeping it a 1-run deficit. They did a great job down the stretch. And then you brought Ozuna to the plate, and you knew that he was due. And this was his 6th career walk-off hit, his 2nd this season. And, man, that thing was ripped to left field.
Yeah, that was an easy one for Verdugo. Pitch down and in. He turned on it. And there was no chance out in left field to get the ball in and have any chance at all to throw out Verdugo. Braves a winner.
Hey, first time they won a game scoring fewer than 4 runs this year.
Hey, put it in the books.
That's right.
Outstanding. A good come from behind victory. 2-1 the final. Back to wrap it up right after this.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences to civilian life, but lack trusted connections to expedite their path to success. That is, until they meet the Warrior Alliance. The Warrior Alliance goes the extra mile to reach veterans in their communities so they do not have to take this journey alone. With over 40 partners across 10 service areas, your donation goes a long way toward achieving maximum impact for a veteran and their family. Go to thewarrioralliance.org to donate today and commit to helping the Warrior Alliance change thousands of lives for the better.
Right now, the Home Depot has spring deals under $20. So what are you working on? If you're planning on cooking out this season, head to the Home Depot so you can fire up the grill with deals on charcoal. Right now, get 2 16-pound bags of Kingsford charcoal for only $17.88, was $19.98. Don't miss spring deals under $20 now through May 7th at the Home Depot. Subject to availability, valid on select items only.
When you're looking for leading cardiac care, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 95% patient recommendations. You could say we're #1 in the heart of Georgia. We lead with 100 dedicated cardiovascular doctors, so you'll know your heart is in the best hands. We lead with compassion, because you are at the heart of our care. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Well, the Braves climb within one game of 500 again, and they do it in exciting come-from-behind fashion, beating the Reds tonight 2-1 in 10 innings. The Home Depot proud to present tonight's player of the game.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Before you accept an insurance settlement for damage to your car, think about this. An accident stays on your car's history permanently, whether it was repaired or not. And if you try to sell it, a potential buyer can easily look it up and try to offer you less. That's diminished value. That's value you're entitled to. Value we fight for. Put our experience to work for you. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
You burst onto the field this season in a fiery blaze, Sagittarius, but you don't want to burn out when the postseason is still far away. You can keep the momentum going by working on a sustainable practice schedule that will support you through the coming months. You'll be able to keep your spark shining all the way to the World Series.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit it.
Evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where it's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1 in 10 innings. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show starting right now with Barrett Sallee. Barrett.
Thank you very much, Ben. A thriller at Truist Park. Big Bear walks it off. That is our Xfinity play of the game. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming and ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai postgame show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai postgame show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Hey Braves fans, spring and warm weather are officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Arrow Exterminators protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Atlanta Braves, so you know that you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. That's 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
Give me directions to Truist Park.
Getting directions. Would you like to add a racetrack freeze blast to your route?
Oh, yes, please.
Updating route. Now getting on fast track.
Amazing.
Don't let a pregame pit stop slow you down. Take the racetrack route and get on the fast track to game day with a cold, refreshing freeze blast. Racetrack, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Whatever your passion, South College can help you succeed doing something you truly love. For me, that's surgical technology. Surgical technologists are vital to surgeons and an essential part of the surgical team. The South College Associate of Science in Surgical Technology program is designed to provide students with training to help care for patients, prepare surgical supplies, maintain aseptic conditions before and during surgery, and assist surgeons during surgical procedures. To find out more about South College's Atlanta or Marietta campus, visit south.edu. South College, where dreams find direction.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX. Because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Van Court joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com.
1-2 to fly ball deep right field. Hanging high, carrying back to the chop house. Look out! It's a 3-run home run.
Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Hyundai Postgame Show from the Dickey Broadcasting Studios right here in the Battery Atlanta, just steps from the right field gate of Truist Park. And it was a happy Truist Park. Michael Harris ties it up in the bottom of the ninth, and the Big Bear walks it off for a 2-1 victory against the Reds. The Braves now on a 3-game winning streak. Let's get to the highlights. Chris Sale had 10 strikeouts last week against the Rockies, looking for his second straight great start, and he got it.
0-2 from Sale. Big lunging swing and a miss to the slider. Sale ready to bring it. Pulls the trigger. 2-2, swing and a miss. Went to the slider there. 3-2. And that tip into the bat and into the glove for strike 3. And done is exactly that. He's done. 0-2 from Sale. And he goes swinging after his slider. Missed every stitch of it. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the third inning for Sale. First and second, 2 down, 1-2 pitch. And he burned him. Swung on, missed. Gets another strikeout. Second time he's punched out Tyler Stevenson. 2-2 to Steer. And he swings and misses. That time a good slider by Sale, notches the strikeout, 2 down.
And the delivery, backdoor breaking ball, got him looking. Beauty. Chris Sale had set that up beautifully, and that's his 7th strikeout. 1-2 the count, runner at second, no score. The pitch, breaking ball, did he go? He did. Alan Porter rings him up. And another strikeout for Sale, he's got 8. And the pitch, check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Alan Porter, he's rung up more guys tonight than Alex McKay.
A runner at second here, 1 out, looking for another strikeout. 0-2 pitch. Blew it by him. There's strikeout number 10. Used the slider to get Blake Dunn for the 3rd time.
That is Sale's second straight double-digit strikeout game and 89th of his career. That's the 8th most in Major League Baseball history. His final line, 6 2/3 innings, 5 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts on 112 pitches, 77 of which were strikes. Pierce Johnson on after Sale was pulled in the 7th, 2 on, looking to get out of the jam with Matt McClain at the plate.
Pierce brings it. Goodbye. Wave at a curveball. That's now 22 batters in a row sat down by Pierce Johnson, going back to April the 19th. And a 0 up on the board for the 7th time in this game.
Bottom of the 8th, still no score. Elly De La Cruz on second after a single and a stolen base, and Santiago Espinal at the plate looking to plate the first run of the ball game.
De La Cruz extends the lead off of second base. Hernandez glances that way. Now the 1-2 line drive into left field. That's down for a base hit. De La Cruz hits the bag at third, comes to the plate. Verdugo fires to the dish, and it's a little bit late. It's 1-0 Reds. Pretty good throw out of Verdugo, but the speedy wheels of Elly De La Cruz got him around to score. And for the Reds, that's their first run in 23 innings.
Bottom of the 9th, Stuart Fairchild on first after pinch running for Sean Murphy. Michael Harris the second at the plate, mired in a 1-for-26 slump, but he broke out of it at just the right time.
There's the 2-2 line drive, base hit into right field. Fairchild hits the bag in second. Over to cut it off with a warning track, Fraley. Coming around third base, Fairchild. Here's the throw. He dives, and he's in there. Tie game. He had his pistons pumping around the base paths, and he scores from first, and the winning run's at second after the double by Michael Harris.
Nothing doing for the Reds in the top of the 10th as Rafael Iglesias gets 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 10th, Alex Verdugo, the free runner at second base. Austin Riley on first after an intentional walk. And the Big Bear at the dish looking to walk us off.
Stretching the pitch. Swung on. Hook down the left field line. That ought to do it. Verdugo around third. He can just waltz home. And in fact, Marcell Ozuna does walk it off again. Braves win 2-1. Got to tell you, it wasn't looking so good about an inning ago.
No, not at all. Well, they found a way, and look, tip of the cap to the bullpen for keeping it a 1-run deficit. They did a great job down the stretch. And then you brought Ozuna to the plate, and you knew that he was due. And this was his 6th career walk-off hit, his 2nd this season. And, man, that thing was ripped to left field.
Yeah, that was an easy one for Verdugo. It's down and in. He turned on it, and there was no chance out in left field to get the ball in and have any chance at all to throw out Verdugo. Braves a winner.
Hey, first time they won a game scoring fewer than 4 runs this year.
Hey, put it in the books.
That's right.
Outstanding. A good come-from-behind victory. 2-1 the final.
Get to sound that train horn for the 3rd straight game at Truist Park. Your totals for the game: Braves 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 11 left on base, 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. The Reds 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 on base, 1 for 13 with runners in scoring position. Rafael Iglesias gets the win. He's 2-2 on the season. Lyon Richardson gets the tough luck loss. He is 0-1. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear sound from the clubhouse. I'm Barrett Sallee, and this is the Hyundai postgame show on the Braves Radio Network.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever.
Now through April 17th, get 300 megabit Xfinity Internet and 1 unlimited mobile line together for $30 a month for 1 year. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Requires paperless billing and autopay to store bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment tax and fees extra. After promo regulated supply. Xfinity Internet required. Actual speeds vary.
Right now, the Home Depot has spring deals under $20. So no matter what you're working on, the deals are blooming at the Home Depot with savings on plants, flowers, soil, and more. Then light up your outdoor space with Hampton Bay string lights. Was $34.97, now only $19.99. And get the grill going with 2 16-pound bags of Kingsford charcoal. Was $19.98, now only $17.88. Don't miss spring deals under $20 now through May 7th at the Home Depot. Subject to availability, valid on select items only.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get a Hyundai Tucson for 3.99% APR for 72 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end June 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Spring has sprung, Braves fans, and baseball is finally back. Make your lawn Truist Park quality this season with Pennington Grass Seed. As the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew, Pennington knows how to help you grow a lush, healthy lawn. With over 80 years of history rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington has the perfect solution for you. Gear up for spring with Pennington and grow a lawn you can be proud of. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Are you tired of your food tasting tasty but somehow not quite tasty enough? That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce invented the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppery peppers, tarty vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans who cried because they didn't win. But everyone can win at eating something delicious with the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finner, and reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
You're locked into the Hyundai postgame show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves.
Welcome back. It is the Hyundai postgame show. A very happy Truist Park as the Braves top the Reds 2-1 in dramatic fashion. Marcell Ozuna with the walk-off. Hey, fans, attorney Ken Nugent and pitcher Chris Sale of your Atlanta Braves are teaming up to show appreciation for Georgia's first responders who, with one call, that's all, put Georgians first. Ken will award $1,500 to one first responder each month, and Chris will host that first responder and their family before a game. Monthly winners will be announced during the final Braves Clubhouse report each month, heard right here on the flagship for the Braves Radio Network, 680 The Fan. More details and an entry form can be found at callken.com/first responder. That's callken.com/first responders. To all the first responders out there, thank you for your service. Of course, Chris Sale was great today, but let's hear it for the bullpen. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 7 more strikeouts. All told, the Braves struck out 17 Reds in what was a fantastic performance, not just for Chris Sale, but for the entire pitching staff. Here is Chris Sale after the game.
For him to get that opportunity and just, like I said, just go hammer down everything he's got, laid it all out there at the end, and to get under that tag, I mean, that saved the game.
What you've gotten lately from Lee, I know you guys never lose confidence in him, but how good is it then to see him have a few outings like these?
Well, that's why, right? I mean, this game isn't easy, and everyone's going to go through ups and downs. That's why you don't lose confidence in guys like that. He's battle tested. He's, you look at the back of that baseball card, it's pretty damn impressive. So, he's gotten back to what's made him successful. And again, you see those lights go down in the 9th or 10th inning, whenever it is, it's, we're all confident.
For you specifically, 10 strikeouts, was it a moment in the game where you knew that it was a good night for you, that you was off?
I mean, I wouldn't say so, no. Just because, again, I mean, it was back and forth. I mean, Abbott was giving us everything we could handle. I mean, he was matching every zero with another zero. So, you got to tip your cap to him too. I mean, he dealt tonight. He did really well. So there wasn't really a time where you could, pat yourself on the back there or look up and notice anything other than just staying focused and keeping on the grind, because you don't want to lose focus in a game like that. I mean, it's 0-0, it's tied up. So, after the game or tomorrow might be a better time for stuff like that.
You passed 2,000 innings and, got 300 starts. I know you don't care about the personal stuff, but when it's stuff like that, does it make you feel gratitude just for how long you've been able to stay in this game and what you've been able to accomplish?
Yeah, no, I appreciate those things. I really do. I don't, again, like you guys know, I don't want to sit up here and talk about myself a whole lot, but I appreciate the path that I got to get here to this point. Some of it was easy, some of it was really not. And just thankful for, all my teammates, all my coaches, the fan bases, my family, and the training staff. I mean, I spent a lot of time in there, as you guys know. So I'm just more thankful for the people that helped me get to this point. And I guess it kind of makes me feel a little old, too. So.
Last one. Four starts ago, you set out close. How good does it feel, looking back on these past three, how you progressed since then?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. I've been on the mound a lot in between starts, just trying to iron some things out, bouncing ideas off of Cranny, teammates, looking at numbers, doing these different things. So there's a lot that goes into it, and I'm appreciative of all the help that I've gotten, because it's not just me going out there and figuring it out. So hey, just got to keep trying to ride it out and try not to suck.
That is the goal for, I think, all of us in the world, Chris Sale. But not all of us can do what he did today. 6 2/3, 5 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Hey, fans, at Racetrack, we understand the importance of good food, cold drinks, and a great game. Be sure to download the Racetrack app now and stay up to date on amazing in-store offers and become a valued rewards member. Head to Racetrack for whatever gets you going. And we are going to hear from Braves manager Brian Snitker coming up after the break, right here on the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Too busy enjoying the summer in my sweet new Toyota. Stuck inside all day? Couldn't be me. Not during the Summer Starts Here sales event, where there are deals on the entire lineup. Try again when May ends. Toodles! Lease a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for $359 a month for 36 months with $36.58 due at signing. Offer valid through June 2nd, 2025. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $36.58 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is coming to Truist Park July 11th through 15th. Find all the details at Braves.com/All-Star Game.
You're not afraid to get dirty. You know there's strength in sweat, pride in a hard day's work, and power in a great team. We agree the best teams run like a well-oiled machine. That's why you need a Yanmar tractor on your roster. The tractor rated #1 in product quality by the EDA 5 years running. From digging and grading to tilling and mowing. Get more done. Take less time. Yanmar gets you to the game faster. See all their tractors online at yanmartractor.com. That's yanmartractor.com.
Hello, I'm Neil Pruitt, Chairman and CEO of Pruitt Health. We believe family makes us stronger. Pruitt Health has served families and communities throughout the Southeast for more than 50 years. If you're looking for skilled nursing, home health, or hospice care, count on our caregivers to provide the personalized plan your loved one needs. Learn more, visit PruittHealth.com. Pruitt Health is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey, Braves fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the A, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... the official ticket marketplace of...
That ball was crushed.
And...
Did you see that?
Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Braves games or to any other live event across Braves country, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of Let's Go Braves!
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
If you missed any of the Braves action, the Hyundai Postgame Show has you covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show, presented by your local Hyundai dealer. Now more postgame coverage on the Braves Radio Network.
Braves 2-1 winners over the Reds, game 2 of the series. The Braves will look to win the series tomorrow. Hey, fans, a reminder, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Here is Braves manager Brian Snitker after the walk-off win.
How good was Sale tonight again?
He was really, really good again. It's kind of like vintage Chris Sale now, last 2 or 3 times out. It's been really, really good. And you saw he came out,